Fabian, I gotta tell you what though, I have coming down the road at the speeds I'm coming at, trying to be on time and still being late. My God, I've got to be careful. You know, all it takes is a little more calculation. Fam, my apologies. This was bad. This is really bad. But fam, let's just get right out. How about that collection, huh? Vita, Osa, Bosa. And you know what? This dude, Romello is going to be a bad boy. I can already feel it. You know, some of those guys come along all of a sudden. Like you look at Will Smith over in Texas. I ain't saying he's going to be Will Smith, but I'm just saying. Who knew Will Smith was going to come in and own the place? Romello. Woo! 49ers training camp is solid as the San Francisco D-line looks like it could become the unstoppable force versus the immovable objects. Who's going to win? Niners going to win, man. You're damn right. Hey, fam, this 2026 Niners team has enough firepower to steamroll the competition, and not only due to the personnel, but the all-star coaching staff. You put all these things together, teams don't know. You know, people keep saying things like, well, the 49ers like this, and they could use this, but until they do that, they probably won't get them over. Shut up. You have no idea what you're talking about. And you don't even know the 49ers are on the team right now. Stribling's out there holding a clinic on every practice. That's not normal. Being good is one thing. But when you're abusing everybody on the field, that means you're more than just a football player coming out of college. That means destiny awaits, and it's good. The experienced vets that are being accused of being too old. Those old boys led a clinic in the last workout, too. You're not going to get, guys, Fred Warner, and CMC's pretty much lost his mind out there from what I'm hearing. I'm telling you right now, man, these guys, and then you got vets coming out of school, and like they've said, this thing about kids coming out of school late is a blessing for the NFL product. They're ready to go. They've got a promo. The 49ers got one running right now, and they're showing all the speed on the 49ers team. It's such a fun thing. All you see is these guys' legs churning, body whipping. And I don't believe they speed up the filming. Because you see the background, it's nothing but a blur. Remember last year we were talking about, we got to get faster. Now, when they said that, I didn't know what they meant. I do now. Oh, did they get faster? Way faster. Just about every unit. Now Vita Vea, whose mom and dad, of whom are huge Niner fans, wanted their child to play with San Francisco. Remember that night? I was watching that draft. I'll never forget it. I believe Vita was in traditional Polynesian dress. Huge. And mom and dad, they were huge. They'd been fans for 49ers forever. All we had to do was put him on the team, and we would have fulfilled that family's dreams. But no. We pick up Mike McGlinchey. And you know what? Mike McGlinchey, I can't blame Mike McGlinchey. It's not his fault. Trent Williams, I blame your fat butt. You know what? Trent came, the 49ers told Trent Williams before he left camp that on the exit, Trent, you need to cut, you need to reduce some weight. Okay, we'll do that for us in the offseason. Trent went over to In-N-Out and ordered several burgers and a couple of the dude came, Trent Williams came rolling. He didn't walk, he came rolling back into camp, right? OTAs. Cal and company looked at him and said, you fat? Okay. He's not taking us seriously. But fam, the Trent Williams, Von Miller will tell you, that was one of the best protecting. You could not get past an octopus with a whale's body, right? Them tentacles would reach out. Vaughn said, man, ain't nobody in this league that I don't want to be bothered with other than Trent Williams or Trent Brown. So I says, but his run blocking was questionable. He could have worked on that. So we lose Trent. They send him to New England immediately. He protects Tom Brady for another Super Bowl. Meanwhile, Michael Glenchie's making everybody mad, right? Man, it's getting crazy by the bay, though. Tonight to the phones to talk about the Niners workouts and go, ooh, about them kids that are putting on a show for the spectators. Hey, if you're out there, if you've been out there checking out, oh man, lucky you, because it's kicking butt this year. Oh man. Also, would you be interested in adding VV? Yay or nay? If so, what price? See, that's going to be that's the thing. Ooh, it's heating up, fam. It's heating up. It's almost time to get busy. By the way, okay, Kyle Shanahan was holding and using a cell phone at the time of an accident. You know, it's so funny because, like, I was amused to see who the Sherlock Holmes was on this situation. And lo and behold, it's our boy. Now, listen, by the way, I'm not saying anything negative about Grant. What he did was special and exactly what he should have been doing. Other reporters were laying back, oh, man, I never say anything about this. They knew. A lot of those guys knew they wouldn't say anything, right? So Grant goes out citing and linking to a public government website. He reports that Shanahan was holding and using a cell phone at the time of the accident. Now, how they know that? They got film footage or something. I couldn't understand. Yeah, but how do they know that? Kyle told me. It comes up later. Kyle tells him. But anyway, Viacom, the website indicates that Shanahan was in violation of California Vehicle Code 23123, .5, which prohibits holding and operating a cell phone while driving. We all know about that, but we all do it. What's the cops going to do, run me down? He didn't see me pass by. I was going to run me down and tell me, seeing you on that cell phone. What cell phone? The one you were using when I pulled you over. Or before I pulled you over, the reason I pulled you over. Sir, you want to search the car? Because I'm throwing the car, because that fine is crazy. I'm throwing that, and the phone's going thrown out the window. For most people, right? I mean, you got to think like a criminal when the time calls for it, right? So Shanahan was not cited however. The other driver, per Cone, was deemed to be at fault because she swerved into Shanahan's lane and caused a head-on collision. Can you imagine a head-on collision? I've had collisions, but never head-on. Can you imagine the jolt you take it? No matter what else happens, that sudden stop. There's been a lot of people who went right through a dash. You ever feel your dash? I mean, your window dash? It feels like a brick wall, doesn't it? Can you imagine being shot through that? I don't know how anybody survives that. Airbags in both cars were deployed. The initial ESPN report posted minutes after the 49ers presumably authorized the release of that information, indicating that the other driver suffered absolutely no injuries. Meanwhile, Coach Shanahan sustained a broken nose, a broken hand, broken ribs, and a severe concussion. Oh, I just cannot imagine how bad that hurt. Because after you come out of shock, initially you don't feel nothing. But after you come out of shock and then in the hospital room and the nurse is sitting there saying, take these. What are these? Well, the upcoming pain. Where am I? In the hospital. Do you feel anything? No. The body's an amazing thing to protect yourself, fam. If you've ever been in any situation where you're really going to get hurt, broken bones or playing ball and got smacked or martial art like I have and got knocked the bejesus out of you, you don't know. You don't feel anything for a while until later it comes throbbing in. Anyway, the poor man also needed 40 stitches to close the lacerations on his face. This past Monday on PFT Live, right? Chris Sims and said Shanahan nearly lost his right eye. We're lucky to have Shanahan. We're lucky he survived that. You don't know when you hear the report, you don't know exactly what to the extent the damages were. He could have been killed easily. Damn. And then what do we do? I know that was a selfish thing to say, but I'm just saying. His family, everybody is surrounding Kyle Shanahan who love him. And I love him. That's why I said that. Most of us, except for Tony down in Australia. I'm kidding. Tony loves Tanzania. He just likes to, he feels, and he has a right. We support this team. We have a right to our opinions to say what we don't appreciate and do appreciate. And Shanahan is the guy to talk about if that's the case sometimes. But according to ESPN's Nick Wagner, offensive lineman Vita Low, we're talking about injuries continuously, defensive lineman Grayson Halton and Andrew Farmer and wide receiver Christian Kirk were all on the non-participants for yesterday's workout. And Lowe is working through a high ankle sprain. Boy, I hate to hear that. These are the same things we hear every year at the same damn time. Low ankle sprain, okay. I bet you got a calf in there too. Yep, we do. Yeah, that's Christian Kirk. I mean, and you don't know how long these injuries are going to keep these guys out, but the 49ers are going to be cautious, probably keep them out all the way to the last minute. He left Sunday's practice. They left, let's say, who left early? Christian. Christian left early and the opening door for rookie Enrique. Oh, no, I'm thinking about Lowe left. And the model, the Hulk. We got two Hulks down. Cruz, did you see the cuts on that big boy? He was out there doing some drill, right? And I said, hell, what is that, 10% maybe? And 285 pounds of nothing but raw fury. I said, oh, Jesus Christ. And what does Trent say about him? He says he catches on quick. Oh! And now they're making rumor is they're gonna have him out there, that sixth guy out there. He's gonna be offensive lineman eligible for passes. If he catches the ball with that speed and you try to step in front of him, you think Derrick Henry will hurt you when he runs into you? What do you think that's gonna be like? Get out the way, boy. Make a business decision. Step in front of that, end your career. Is it worth it? You know, and Cruz may end up being a tight end anyway. They got to use him in some capacity. I don't want about special teams. Special teams always worries you people. But it's unclear whether the injury will push into the regular season for any of these guys. But in the meantime, the 49ers will be scrambling to find offensive tackle depth to get them through camp. Remember Dominic Pony? Yes. Dominic Pony came. Who got hurt that year? Anyway, Dominic had to step in. Everybody was skeptical. Well, he looks good right now, but game situation is going to be a different thing. The Jets, Monday night, Dominic Pony dominated. Dominic Pony, I says, man, people talk about the 49ers and they don't know how to draft no offensive lineman. I mean, they talk about that all the time. People all over the league, man, the 49ers can't draft no offensive lineman. And we agreed. Now you got Dominic Pony and Cruz. You got this kid that everybody's talking about. What's his name? It's from Oregon? It's coming along, fam. It's coming along. Halton has a knee bruise. Farmer is dealing with a back injury, and Kirk is working through that calf issue, as I mentioned. Neither Halton nor Farmer are observed by reporters exiting the Sunday's field. So Kirk was seen leaving the field early with a trainer, but now I got a feeling them youngsters, Halton and Farmer, they'll be fine. You know, they start screaming that chicken little screaming a little too early sometimes. I bet they do it all the time. There's no clarity on the severity of other three ailments or whether anyone from the trio will miss extended time. So stop screaming, oh, he's out, he's by his arm, and shut up. You don't know, just guessing. But don't print it. And of course you know about Romello Height, right? God, freaked me out. God, media overreaction again. Scared the bejesus out of me. Just before the end of the Niners' second practice session, rookie defensive end Romello Height suffered an injury. Oh, no! Carted off? I'm going through spasms and everything else. Update. Oops. After practice, it was reported that Height was dealing with cramps, and there was no serious injury for the rookie. I'm going to grab the reporter, just yank. playing with my emotions like that. Show me for you. So, be ready because this could happen again. Oh, God. I was so relieved. Romelo's been showing out. I want to know, is he real? Because I got Nick feeling better than usual. Trent's out there saying he looks better than he did before he got hurt. What? I got healthy Romelo over here. What? I got a middle that I'll put up against anybody's middle. We ready to roll. Don't even talk about the offense. I just want to know if the defense can hold into the deal. Shh. Man, let me talk about it. INTs from safety Jair Brown were noted. I said Jair Brown. I didn't make a mistake. Eli Apple, of whom I wish he wouldn't have came over here in the first place, while Ronbo Green. He's your starter, fam. He is going to be your starter. Jack Jones and Upton Stout each recorded pass breakups. On the other side of the ball, Christian McCaffrey received plenty of work in the running game. But meanwhile, that second-round pick, Deshaun Stribling, the one everybody else, oh, that was a reach. I don't know why they did that. You dumbass. And now I'm hearing most people in the league admitted Deshaun Stribling was the best receiver in the group. Oh, he's had an impressive start, to say the least, and I can't wait to put the pads on because that's going to be coming right up his alley. That boy is big and strong. In fact, they're getting a break now with him not having them on. But Jair Brown, now how many of us wanted him, raise your hands, wanted him, Jair Brown, out of here now? No, yesterday. Finds himself in a battle to return to and remain in the 49ers starting lineup. Brown is competing for a main role along with Malik Mustafa and Marquise Siegel. You already know about that. Brown needs, hey, Jair, man, in case you catch this clip or anything like that, good on you, bro. But you know what you owe Dante and Sherm? You need to call them up and say, look, I want to thank y'all, man, because I was all out of line when I called you up to confront you about some things you said about me, man. Y'all fired me up, man. I got a job. Thank you. Yeah. See, when dudes that played your position way better than you say something, don't be getting mad. The hell's wrong with you? So, we'll see. He's still got some time to go. Dude has came to work this year, and instead of what he did the last 2 years, he brought that toolbox up out of that truck, boy. But hey, Jair's showing out. J.B. provided a takeaway against Purdy when he made a diamond fingertip grab on a pass intended for Jacob Cowing. What? That does not sound familiar, right? Okay, we gotta wait. We gotta wait because he can still turn to poo-poo before camp ends. But Ronbo Green is legit, man. He was one of the biggest standouts of the day, and his performances appear to be another positive development for CB, who was trying to hang on to his starting job. Our SF 49ers highlighted Green's day, noted that he looked great. He didn't say anything less than that. Great. And recorded a highlight reel diving pass breakup. The ex-posters also pointed out the difference between this year's camp and last year's. Green is healthy and able to participate fully. And these things are the kind of things that make, if you're out there hurting, playing football and getting banged up against grown-ass men, yeah. I didn't know about him being hurt last year. I don't remember anything like that. Raheem loves him already. Spoke highly of him during the press conference. He says he's impressed with seeing Mrs. Brown's baby boy praising his ability to play effectively in the different coverages and translate what he's learned in the classroom onto the field. Coaches love it when you're paying close attention to details it's trying to tell you about instead of just going out there playing on instincts. Oh, no, man, Coach, I got it, Coach. I got you. I got this. Okay. So he goes out there and he's got all kind of problems, right, because wasn't paying attention. Fam Bernardo's is not getting cut this year. Coach Moore said, and quote, he's shown the ability to go out there and play at an elite level from off coverage, from bump. He's shown the ability to take it from the classroom to the field. Morris also signaled our Green's play on Monday, and he made a big-time play today. He's showing up in a big way. He showed up during OTAs. So Bernardo came in dedicated. Yeah, y'all go get rid of me. I'm going to tell you what, man. The people go see, I need a job. Okay, no. You don't need a job. You're fine. You will be employed in Santa Clara. Stop it. He's excited. He's exciting. Raheem goes on to say he's got great length. He's got great ball skills. He's got all the ability in the world. And I'll be damned if he ain't starting 2026 season on opening day. Has to be added that part. Fam, I loved Bernardo Green last year because of the year before. See, because I said, you know what? He's a standout out there amongst the rookies we had. And we had a good class that year. Mustafa's out there showing out too. Mustafa's back to being that bullet that got shot out of nowhere and passed everybody making plays. Ronaldo, these look at this. That's secondary. If you were worried about it, I'm telling you right now, that there may not be a more important player than Ronaldo Green right now. And that kid, we got a couple other guys too. But Christian McCaffrey, CMC, many. One thing you say about CMC, there's not a more important player to the offensive success than CMC. So any positive reports about him are going to attract attention, but that was, RSF 49ers did define him as electric. Fam, who didn't see that coming? CMC is not, he is what you call overachiever. His dad even says he gets carried away. You worry about him hurting himself. CMC looks like he's cut out of diamond, not marble. Dude is, CMC's getting pretty old. Shh. This dude's 23, wish they was looking like CMC. Get over that. And he went the whole season without getting hurt last year. If that offensive line gets better this year, CMC's going to open up the whole playbook. You see, because we think it's going to be the receivers. They're going to play their role, of course. But you got Mike over here. You got CMC in here. You got these other guys coming. Man, ain't no defense going to be able to contain that. And you got the mind of Shanahan and Morris combined. So I'm not trying to talk us into believing what everybody else is saying about the 49ers. The Rams are slated to win the Super Bowl, win the Super Bowl. The Hawks, of course, going to have something to say about that, being the defending champion. The 49ers are probably going to take a little while to get themselves back up on their feet as they will battle the St. Louis Cardinals to stay out of the fourth place. Anyway, enough said about CMC. Jack Jones, as that other does, also still on the defensive side of the ball. Brad Graham noted that Jones made an impression on multiple plays, including a pass breakup on a throw intended for Stribling. Graham also pointed out that Jones consistently appeared to be in the right spots in the run defense as well. Dun, 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 dun. Demo Jones, Brown. Well, what's that? You can't touch this, dude. Demo Jones and Brown and the rest can go and play. You can't touch this. We got a secondary, fam. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Wait. We'll wait. We'll wait till first. Get in the pads. Ricky Pearsall. My dude. Another offensive player with Ricky was out there whooping ass. Oh, he made a highlight reel catch followed by a sprint down. You'll see footage of some of this in drills. Ricky's moving, man. Ricky's out of the speed. His leg was hurting more than anybody would have imagined. Ricky made a catch, sprint down the right side of the sideline, and they could not catch him. I knew it was fast, but I didn't know he had uncatchable speed. I really didn't know that. The report described Pearsall as looking smooth through the first 2 days of camp. The pressure of entering an important season is not bothering Ricky P. not one little bit. It's firing him up. He's got confidence. One thing about Ricky Pearsall you can tell, he knows he's good. He knows he's good. He's just got to stay off the IR. He's heading into year 3 and facing increased expectation after an injury play start to his career. So, Ricky, go Rick. Because you know what, Ricky? If you put together that 3-part puzzle, ain't no way in the hell anybody's going to stop that air raid. None. Yeah, I know. We know about McDuffie and all those fellas over in L.A. McDuffie couldn't actually in that Super Bowl. They had two guys. One of them was getting beat up because he could not cover BA. And if he couldn't cover BA, I think Ricky, he can't cover you either. Because you guys got about the same ability to separate. And Deshaun Stribling, the talk of Santa Clara. The way the things are looking is already the offense is going to have to make room for Stribling, period. Guys have to decide something. Them three receiver sets, it's on, fam. Oh. Evans. Stribling. Ricky P! Hey, no way is he going to be banished to the bench and forgotten, fam. None. No rookie has generated more excitement than Deshaun Stribling. None. Not one. Stribling has already been one of the players to watch during the early stages of camp, and day two only added to the buzz. He went buck wild. David Lombardi highlighted Stribling's get open. See, you're big and that fast, and you can get open all the time. Pointed to a catch and run touchdown from Mac Jones that showcased Stribling's speed. What's even more important, Lombardi also noted Stribling created separation down the seam on a throw from Purdy that was overshot and later made another impressive catch from Purdy on an early rollout. Brock throwing the ball in the right place, but Stribling saved your butt. Oh, season can't start soon enough. Graham focused on another aspect of Stribling's game, his hands. He's got all that in hands. Gonna come back rough. Jones, the pass was thrown slightly up and away, but and Upton Stout made noticeable contact. Well, Stribling has the ball right. You see, Upton Stout, you keep it up there, boy. Hey, see, these guys are iron sharpening iron out there is the name of the game with the 49ers. We got good guys on both sides of the field. They're going to make each other great. When they see other people, it's going to be a joke. It's going to be a sleeper. Oh, Stribling heard about Upton Stout. You know he did? He didn't care. He made control of that football. You can respect him, but you damn well better show him too. Bam. We have a monster in the making. I can't wait. Well, hey, one more thing I want to cover. I got to calm down. I got to get you on the phone. VV's out there, and he's already. Bucks are probably going to also wake up. Wait, man, look. Vita, we were just, come on, man, come back to the table. Well, can we just talk about your salary? What are you getting mad about? We're not trading you. You know that's eventually going to happen. I know it's going to happen. But the Bucks are dragging ass to finalize the contract extension with Big V. And he ain't trying to hear that. So he's already reportedly requested a trade. As is often the case when a star player is on the market, the first thing media people want to do, San Francisco, hey, why? I take that sometimes as, do we really need him that? But we got a pretty good team, guys. What are you talking about? But, I think people are saying, well, you guys seen what the Rams did. They got, I mean, if Aaron Donald comes back and they put those two people together, it's, it's it's always us, though, the media is urging on the matters every offseason. I always wonder, are you guys just calling us soft in that spot, or do you what? Why you just want us to have that for what reason? Speculation does make some sense, though, fam, because this year the Niners still have Super Bowl aspirations, but have to swallow a bitter pill of watching the Shams become Super Bowl favorites this offseason. Myles Garrett. I mean, I'm still saying, guys, Myles Garrett does not, as long as Trent's sitting over there, and I know Trent's now way fired up beyond what he would have been. Trent's probably saying every time they talk about Myles Garrett, like I ain't playing, like I'm somewhere else. And when's the last? He had one game against me in his lifetime. We played a few times. He had three. When I was hurt, he got me. What did he do last time I played him? I wasn't hurt. He got in toward the end of the game one time, and I let his ass in. So I'm. And AD, Aaron Donald ain't coming back for what? To get embarrassed? He's not Aaron Donald 3 years ago. He's just not. And he kept playing maybe close to. They just take out 2 years, come back, and go to the Pro Bowl? I don't think so. I really don't. But Niners must also contend with the defending Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks in NFL's toughest division. If NFL media's Kevin Pachter, who believes the Niners would be a logical fit for VV, whose presence could help San Francisco narrow the gap with NFC West rivals. I just hate the underestimation. Pachter included the Niners among his 8 potential other spots, and he just didn't pick on us. Acknowledged that there are valid reasons the team might hesitate to pursue the veteran defensive tackle. You're damn right. You know, Vivi would likely step into the starting lineup alongside Osa Odigazua. Oh, God. Oh, imagine that, will you please? Okay, but you know what? Here's the thing. Doing so could slow the development of San Francisco's promising young defensive lineman. I don't want that, though. So you can't have both. Patrick Williams wrote, given the Northern Cali roots, San Francisco would probably be an idyllic way for Vea to sunset his career. See, I want that for him. I want that for his family. His mom, his parents, they look so hurt when the 49ers didn't pick him up. The camera was just following them. So I'm not sure the Niners would reciprocate the desire after the acquisition of Osa Odigazua, who better fits the scheme than Vita. But Vita doesn't need a scheme. Just put him in the middle and get out the way. That's a human hurricane in the middle of the field. The Niners likely want to allow their youngsters room to grow, including last year's 2nd and 4th round picks, Alfred Collins and C.J. West, which is understandable because they've had a lot of polish on them now from last year. Got to train and work out like real pros this past offseason. 2026 4th rounder Grayson Halton, let him get his time in there because the way he can sneak into backfields is very uncanny. The Niners have repeatedly expressed confidence in their young defensive line, believing rotation featuring Alfred Collins, C.J. West, Grayson Halton, and others can thrive with Odigazua anchoring that interior. They're definitely going to cultivate that group, fam. Still, Pachter isn't ready to rule out a win now move. The 49ers believe Vea can help them compete with their division rivals. It's not going to happen, Pachter said it. Stop it. Because, fam, I still think the Niners have the cap space to. Well, they can sign Vea in the long term, but they're not going to do it. And given the injuries effort last year, it hasn't crossed their minds, though. Boots in the D-line before the season could provide insurance while also upgrading that veteran talent. We all know all this. Niners are legit Super Bowl contenders. Everybody knows that, even though they keep trying to say Niners will probably, they'll be somewhere between an 8 to a 10 win team. Who are these? Okay, anyway, Vea appeared in all 17 games last season, total 34 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, 13 QB hits, 4.5 sacks. He recorded a career high 7 sacks in 2024. He's still feeling fine and has amassed 35 sacks over his 8 NFL seasons. And John and Kyle, if there's one thing I'll never get over and possibly never forgive you guys for, is that Mike McGlinchey, you picked him and you could have had Vita Vea. Fam, McGlinchey was drafted in 2018, same year as Vita, in the first round as a 9th overall pick by the 49ers. Heartbroken, the Vea family stood over there and watched helplessly. Vita was drafted in the first round, 12th overall of that same draft. Anyway, the Niners aren't making this trade, fam. I just don't think so. There's so many. If you put it on a scale, the weight, it's for the rookies. It's for the kids they're working on. The blood, sweat, and tears, the pain of going through all that, and just to say, okay, guys, sit down and take a break for a couple of years, that's not feasible. It's not the way we're not the shams. We're building this team. And by the way, the Bucs probably said, we got to give us a couple of them kids. No. We'll give you a draft pick. Because, you can give us a draft pick. You damn right you gave us. You give us 2 draft picks, and we'll take Alfred. What? No. Okay, hang up the phone. So, fam, give me some about this matter or anything else that has occurred in the past 3 days that jumps out on you, man. Let's talk about it, fam. It's 49 talking time. Can't wait till those Sunday. Middle of the week, it don't matter. Middle of the night, get up, have a cup of hot cocoa. I'll do that one night and see if anybody answers. I'm 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Fam, you awake? Cause he's so smooth. Smooth, come in here from the sucker-free city rep.
Hi, Bev City. What's up, my wife? Hi, John. The faithful. What's going on, Ronbo? Talk to me, bro. What you want to know, bro?
Oh,
I'm ready. I'm locked and loaded.
I'm pretty much
all areas.
If you got any details, any details, any brief details you can add about Kyle, Shannon went and told everybody, look, it's my fault. All right, back up. Okay.
Of course it's his fault, bro. I told you they keep stuff in the house. They don't come right out and tell nobody nothing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not surprised. You know, he came out, he stood on it. Hey, I haven't given him that. He was a man, you know?
Yes. I'm impressed.
Person in the SUV, when they fought at all, you know? There was no divider. It was a divider right there, but no wall divider. It was a ground divider, yellow line. He looked down. His phone went between the seat and his car. He swerved a little bit to the left. Next thing, he looked up, boom. You know, it only take a second. That's what they say. Don't be on your phone, in your car. If anything, have on the earplug or something, bro. Don't be on your phone texting all that. But anyway, we all that's under the rug right now.
Have you ever drove from the Bay Area down towards Santa Cruz? You know that's that one stretch where there's no barrier and nothing but a line. It freaks me out driving on roads like that. Because all you got to do is have one mistake, just one tiny mistake. That's a head-on. I hate that.
Let's go back to the late 80s and early 90s, the Golden Gate Bridge when we went on divider. Just a little cone, just a little plastic cone. Come on, bro. So many head-on collisions.
Oh. Well,
they don't even put no wall right there. They voted no wall right there because they said it'd take away from the
beauty.
Yeah, and all that. Come on, bro. Over somebody. Yeah. Willie Brown in there. I'm gonna fight for that. Harvey Milk and all them. Fight for that.
Willie Pimpin' Brown.
But anyway, let's get back to the Niners, bro.
Hey. You know what? Get any player you want to talk about, but touch upon Stribling, because I'm telling you right now, he ain't sitting on the bench this year.
Oh, bro. I did not tell you. What? Oh man. I said this before it even happened. That's why I like putting stuff out there before it come out. Then they say, "Oh man, Snoop, now you just copy what somebody else said." I said this, bro. I watched college football. Bro. Now they're coming out. Now all of a sudden he's the number 1 wide receiver coming out of this draft. He can do everything.
He was a reach. Remember?
Everything that Stribling can do, each wide receiver came out of this class, they only have like one thing. They don't have a collective of everything. In other words, they don't have a complete package. All right? Yeah. So like I said, you motherfuckers that came out and talk your shit, stay under your rock. The ones I respect to come out and say, "Oh yeah, Smooth, all right, you was right, bro. You was right, I give you that." All right, I respect that. But you bitch motherfucker, stay under that rock and rock.
Yeah.
With the rest of the rap.
Or like Richard Sherman says, just keep that stupidness till the end of the season.
I heard you talk about Jair Brown. Come on, man.
Yes. I forgot. Yes, please. Give me some.
Man, don't bite the fake, bro. He haven't did shit. He did this last camp. Had some batted balls, this and that. Get in the game. Once somebody go by him, he had to catch up speed. I have to see more, bruh. I have to see more. Certain players in camp can shine and say, "Okay, yeah, I don't need to see no preseason. He's real." Like somebody get on basketball court. You know, an average guy from, all right, yeah, he ball, he has skills. You can tell who has skills and who's average and who's mediocre, bruh. Come on, bruh. Stribling. Legit. And Green, Ronaldo Green.
Yes.
He probably came around and he's been hanging with Demo for the whole off season. And Demo said he was the same way when he came in, quiet and like that. But now Green chopping up with everybody, and he did a one-on-one with Evans. They fought all the way downfield. Evans just gave up. And like, who is this guy? Yeah, he gets it. Everything from the classroom, like you said, going to the field. I already knew he was shut down, but he just had to come around, For all that time, he was just studying his craft, just studying. Now he gets it. Now you're gonna see a dip. Now he's gonna be all over the place.
I love the attitude shift.
We have a Super Bowl squad. I wouldn't be surprised if we come out the season explosive on offense. Can't nobody stop us, bro.
Oh.
Can't nobody stop us. Only thing that stop us is injuries.
And even though
we brought in some key depth or backup, but still, man, this starting core stay healthy, bro. There's nobody we can't beat. Seattle going down. When we play Seattle, they're not gonna beat this team, bro. Every year, teams evolve and get better and better. You're either getting worse or you're getting better. And we're getting better and better, bro. Every year, we're getting better and better. It's not gonna take it. Oh, they old. We're not old, bro. Look at the numbers. We are the third youngest team in the NFL, bro. And we stack like a motherfucker. And we coming. Like I say, faithful, forget what outside say. I'm telling you what we have. I'm telling you, bro. And then you hear what Brock said for the first time. I know we got to go. Brock said this. I'm going to let you go.
Okay.
Brock ain't never said this. Brock showed his stuff on the field. Brock came out and said this minor team can be the most dangerous team in the NFL. Dangerous. I've already said it, though. Now he's coming out and said, I see the vision, bro. You know what it is, 4-5 Dub City. I'm out.
Smooth.
I'll let your boy.
Yeah.
Peace.
Nice.
Love. I'm out.
I see you. Hey, what's today? Hey, Smooth. I'm gonna see you Friday. Yeah.
Friday?
Yeah.
All right, bro. I got you.
All right.
How's your business? I have the money. I'm out of here.
There you go. Night, fam. There he goes. Smooth.
Night.
Lay it down. Mark.
What's up, Ronbo?
Mark, man, you go last year. I didn't have no feeling one way or another. I had already subscribed to the fact that we was going to get an ass whooping last year, and we didn't. This year, I figured they'd do better, but to this level, where you could see all the signs and arrows pointing toward go. Mark, give some observations on some things that you really appreciated so far, what you've seen and heard about.
Well, Ronbo, just want to say shout out to you. Been watching you since Kyle Shanahan arrived in San Francisco 2017.
Oh, damn.
Shout out to Smooth. His football knowledge is amazing. He always makes me feel good about the upcoming season, just like last year.
Yes.
I am one of those people that would like to apologize because of the dribbling.
Yeah.
Because I didn't understand why they would draft the receiver
in the second round
at that spot. But Rumble, the guy is good. I've seen a few clips on social media about dribbling, so I'm feeling really good about him. So
good.
And Mike Evans is going to provide the
Mike Evans. That's all you got to say. The Mike Evans going to provide the Mike Evans.
Yeah. I'm sure he's teaching those young guys.
See, if nothing else, all they have to do is pay attention to him. Just know how to be a professional.
Right.
Great example. Ricky P can gain. Because Ricky, his immaturity sometimes was last year could be a little silly. But now watching a real pro, and Ricky's really talented. It's already showing in practice. So yeah, he'll be fine. As will the rest of them. Deshaun, that was perfect timing. Oh.
Yep. And Rombo, I'm not really worried about the Rams. They don't scare me as much. I mean, for the last couple of years, when you can say, well, except for 2023, I mean, everybody always shows, disrespects us and shows love to the Rams. I'm pretty sure most of the games that we played
Last
in,
3 years. Yep.
they've been favored in, and we still beat them. You know, few times they've had a better team on paper, but
Yeah.
still gonna beat them.
Well, they always do. And for the last 3 years, because as we was going through, we've been segueing for the last 3 years, actually. So the Rams just whooping it up.
Yeah.
They can't do nothing. Well, I know one thing. You guys may be beating us all the time. In NFCCG, we won and got a Super Bowl. And now they can't get over it. See, you can tell people ain't never been there and ain't never done that. See? So that's fine.
But Ronbo, sometimes sometimes they're a little bit of delusional. Like last year.
Obnoxious.
I mean, you should just ask them who was the last game of the year, regular season. What teams played for it to come down to the division? Because I know it wasn't the Rams.
No, that's the thing. All that talking they was doing all season long, and they're lucky that had the 49ers gotten past, and I'm glad they didn't, by the way, and the 49ers got past the Hawks, we had the number 1 seed. Yeah. And they would have got eliminated below us. The outcome probably would have still been the same because the Hawks were just a machine. So nobody's going to beat them last year. Understood. We weren't ready. So, but we made some adjustments.
We are now, though.
Yes.
And Ronbo, this Jair situation, I'm pretty sure he'll be gone soon. I was talking to my cousin about it. Yeah. And every time I talk to him about it, he's like, yeah, well, I mean, he's not that bad. He did get a pick against Mahomes in the Super Bowl. I'm like, well, how long ago was that?
You say your cousin said this about Jair. I can't find anybody that says anything good about Jair. But okay, give your cousin a heads up on that, because I kind of feel sorry for him sometimes. After Dante and Sherm tore him up, hurt his feelings, and embarrassed him in public social media like that.
Exactly.
It's his fault.
Like you said, Ronbo, I mean,
God,
dude played so bad, they had to make it up position for him. When you ever seen that?
I can't remember. They usually just get rid of you or go get somebody else. And then he had the unmitigated audacity to say, I thought I had a pretty good year. Jair, say what? What?
Yeah.
Oh no.
See,
Mark, if you're doing a bad job and you don't realize it, that's scary. I got to let you go.
Yeah, that's really bad. Yeah.
Because that means you don't plan on making any
Kyle, he's gonna ride for his guys. Yeah. But I'm glad Kyle's okay. It could have been way worse. But it's those things, Ronbo, I really do take serious. Safety in the car.
Easily.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I take those things seriously.
We all should.
But I'm glad he's okay. And something good has to come out of this. I mean, we've been through so much.
Ain't that the truth? I mean, they made jokes about us. They got a special award for the 49ers at Stanford U. I mean, it was full all the time. I mean, we had people going in and out of that place every week. Oh,
yeah. Man. But I'm sure something good come out. We got a lot of talent on this team. So I'm confident.
Yes,
I'm confident this season.
It's good, too, because you know what, Mark? We got depth. In fact, it's dangerous to get hurt because the guy coming in behind you could keep your job. So, and that's almost every position. The 49ers have been trying to do this for years. We just didn't see it, how they were doing it. I see how they're doing it now. They just kept drafting.
So Rams,
a weak question. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Rams, Rudy, man bun Rudy.
Oh, man.
I'm not worried about the Rams. Seahawks, I'll give them a little respect. They did win the Super Bowl. I'll give respect because I like Eric. Eric, that's a good Seahawks fan. I like Eric. So I'll be showing some respect. But the Rams, I'm not showing them no respect. I can't stand the Rams.
I can't either.
And I'm going to leave off on that.
All right. Well, Mark, good to hear from you, family. And that thing going back a decade, Mark. Listen, we're going to win the Super Bowl soon.
Yes, sir.
It's got to happen, all right? Have a great night.
We will.
Appreciate you.
All right, Ronbo.
All right, Mark. Yeah. Anthony. And Tony. Anthony, come on, man. Because, I mean, I get a kick out of you. Anthony, where you at, man? Anthony, it's too early for me dozing off. All right. Here we go. It's time. It's past time for chill. Phil.
Hey, Ronbo.
Hey, Phil. Man, this is so much
How you
fun
doing?
this year. All the anticipation is making me crazy good, man. Crazy good.
Yeah.
I almost lost our coach.
But,
we got him back.
You know the one thing I want to say.
Go ahead.
I think the substation is the reason Kyle got hurt. It messed with his cell phone.
Good call, Phil. Because we made more dramatic noise about that. God. Well.
Anyway, Ronbo, I like this team.
Oh.
I'm going in with a positive attitude as usual, but you look at how much we've improved from the end of last year to this year. Yes. Versus the Rams in Seattle. Seattle, they lost Walker, who was a hell of a player, and they're replacing him with a rookie running back. That's the only change they're making. The Rams, they added Myles Garrett, but they got rid of Javon Kearse, which, Javon Kearse is not a bad player.
No.
And then they got the corner from Kansas City. So that's what the Rams improved.
Yeah.
Where did we improve? We got Nick Bosa, Fred Warner,
George
we got
back soon.
Evans. We got Greenlaw back. We got Osa Ighodua. We got Black and Sibling on the offense. We got Brock Purdy back we missed him a half a year last year.
Yeah.
So, we gained a hell of a lot more talent than every other team.
Yes.
And what did we win? 12, 13 games last year and was one game away from winning the division?
Absolutely.
So I think we've improved far better than all those other teams, and they're just not giving us credit for that.
Amen. And the Rams, while they're talking trash, need to be scared. We won as many games as they did with a half a squad and seconds and third stringers, and they're still talking about, oh, you guys aren't in it this year. Well, how are we not in it?
Now, where I do worry is I think we need another pass rusher.
Because getting hurt is the thing.
I'm worried about LaMelo Height. He's undersized.
Yeah.
Hold up.
That's the only. They picked up a kid today, yesterday, right? What's his name? I think he used to play with the Dolphins. They just signed him. He may or may not make the team. He's one of those guys that may or may not make the team. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm thinking a little bit bigger name like Joey Bosa.
I am too. I've been thinking Joey's kidding. He's not going to sit the whole season. I don't believe it.
No way. He
just doesn't want to go through training camp. Exactly.
And I'm thinking, we got the cap space. We got the need for him. If we added Joey Bosa to the roster, that would be huge. As far as safety goes,
yeah.
As far as safety goes, let's just give the new coaching staff on defense a chance, because maybe it was coaching.
I hadn't thought about that. You could be right.
We had some problems on defense with the coaches, so who knows? But I miss Talanoa Hufanga.
I know, right? He's such a good guy.
Him and Mustafa would be a pretty good pair. I wish we had re-signed Talanoa.
Yeah, because he didn't miss any time last year either, I don't think.
He didn't. He played all the games for Denver and was pretty damn good.
I was about to say, how good was that defense in Denver? The best in the AFC.
The best. So, but it's good to see Dre back. and him being healthy is going to help, and
Oh God.
him, Fred, and Nick Martin are going to be a pretty good linebacker core.
And they picked up another linebacker today too. So
And you know what? Also with Fred in there, he's going to help the safeties out too, because he gets back deep on
especially
passing
when he's
play.
got Green over there to cover like he does. It frees Fred up to become like a rover out there. Fred's all over the field.
Yeah, I mean, having him back is huge. I just think that and I think our offense is going to be top 5.
Oh, easily. That's too much firepower. Way too much for anybody to tell me they can't be top 5.
Yeah, I'm just worried about Brendel at center.
We all say that all the time. Wait, what's
I
that
think
one
Cooney's
kid's name that
gonna
does
come
play
back.
center?
Well, the kid, Toff and Wiles. Is it Wiles?
That's the guy that went to the military school, right? Yeah.
Toff is the guy that went to military.
Somebody just
And then the other guy was the guy they drafted from Washington, played tackle for Washington, but he's doing snaps at center.
Yeah, so we got 2 guys. So Brindle goes down, and they're not going to let those guys play because if Brindle goes down, one of them's got to come in for him. So,
yeah. But the problem is, do they know the offense like Brendel does? And center is a big position.
Plus, by now, Brindle knows how to tell.
It worries me, Brendel at center, and then
Where's everybody?
we're a little light at tight end. I like Tongas. If he could only block, we'd be set. But
you got Juice,
and
Juice is telling everybody
Kittle will be back.
Yeah, maybe
I think Kittle will be
4.
back week 1. These people that say Kittle's not going to be back, I think he will be.
Phil, I don't. Okay,
I mean, he's already running 16 miles an hour. At least that was a few weeks ago.
Thoroughbred.
If he gets to 20 miles an hour, he's good to go.
Yeah, agreed. Phil, we gotta go. I'm gonna be back.
All right, Ronbo.
And
it's good talking to you. You're gonna be back
it's always
Friday,
good talking to you,
right?
Yes.
You're gonna be back Friday, right?
Be back on Friday.
All right.
All right.
Talk to you then.
Looking forward to it. All right, Phil.
Okay, Ronbo. Bye.
Bye. Yeah. I hate to be the Debbie Downer, man, but I don't want. George Kittle could come back week 7 or 8. We don't need him for the early part of the schedule. I'm just, man, George, because they're not going to be able to get George to sit down and wait. They're not going to do it. I just know it. Anthony. I mean, how many guys have come back from Achilles and just immediately think about the guys that have come back from Achilles in the last few years and immediately look like themselves. George could be the first guy, but man, and his break was a little different. Big Brick.
Ronbo.
Baby. Come on in, man.
How you doing, fam?
Oh, man, I'm feeling so good about this team. Because, normally you lie to yourself a little bit, at least I do, about what the 49ers are going to do going into the season for the past few years after that Super Bowl loss. But now, I feel this one be, man. I'm telling you right now. You look around that field at what we got going on, both on offense and defense. And Big Brick, when was the last time you looked at both offense and defense and said, oh, hell yeah? That's been a while.
Bro, you're going back to the late 80s.
I know, right? Whoa. God.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since we had a formidable defense with a lot of weapons on offense. I'll tell you what, man. It's been a minute.
So this year, and Shannon's probably a man on a mission now since McVay jumped up and said, listen, I want to take, can we take the 49ers to Melbourne? Oh, yeah, we'll pitch that.
Hell yeah, you
don't. He
could be taking the bus home from Australia, boy. They could have asked Kyle. That was disrespectful. Kyle was living. 100%.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
but,
all the more fuel to the fire. Just whoop their ass.
I know.
And go home and stop.
See, concussion and all. You can't fly with a concussion. Kyle's got to get over that. He's got 6 weeks, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But you know what? Kyle could always take a private jet after the team gets there.
Man, you're talking
Nah,
about
he rolls.
criminal activity. And Jed will be sitting right next to him in the plane because it'll be his plane.
I'll take one of those black market jets.
Because he's got to be there. We need him. I'll give it anybody says about Kyle. Kyle is brilliant. But Brick, talk about some things that you've noticed, like Stribling. Jair Brown, is he legit? Also, Renardo, is he looking like he's going to be able to do what he's supposed to do? There's just so many things. Where are you going with this?
I really feel like Jair Brown, Renardo Green, they'll have a resurgence this year. They finally got a DC that plays more man than zone. Both those guys have, they've been asked to play zone when they're man specialists. So I really think they're going to get a little jolt of lightning and some resurgence in their career and have a good season. But not only that, but there's a great chance we'll have a strong pass rush this year. After obviously last year it was dog shit.
I know, right?
But
no matter what, it's going to be better.
Yeah, I mean, without a pass rush, your secondary's hung out to dry. If you don't have your linebacking core on top of that, you guys are just doomed, right? So they did the best they could last year, but the stats showed they were not up to snuff. So just the addition of Osa, getting Bosa back, and then God willing, we'll get Vita Vea in the mix, especially if Raheem Morris is serious about his 5-man front.
All right.
If we really are going to go to a five-man front base, then it only makes sense to bring someone like Vita in.
Yeah, that's true. Because
you got enough depth of the second levels to make it work with a strong rotation. You know what I mean? Like,
and you got Romello going back in coverage. I've never been a fan of putting my edge rushers in coverage. We're going to see though, because Romello's athletic, as is Michael Williams. They can both go back in coverage. These boys are something else. But I just don't like that position being abandoned like that. I feel like that's what it is. But,
I honestly wouldn't be so quick to say Romello's an edge and only an edge. Like, I really think he's one of those hybrid type players like Seattle's got, like in Imam Worry. Like, he can kind of do everything. And I think that's why they like the undersized guys, because he can kind of drop back into coverage. He could be an extra linebacker. He can be an extra D lineman. He can kind of do it all.
What's that coach we got from the Hawks? Or played for the Hawks?
KJ Wright?
KJ loves this guy with a passion. He said, KJ, he reminds me of me. KJ, with me, man. Get him ready. So, yeah. So
what I really want to see, though, is Raheem dialing up the blitzes with Upton Stout and Nick Martin. Those two guys on a blitz package getting
quick.
And Mustafa, they'll be shot out of a cannon. They'll be unstoppable, especially if they're good at the delayed blitz. Like, those guys will own it.
And delayed blitz is key, because they won't know what's happening. All of a sudden, they'll see this kid exploding toward them, and all of them can move like lightning. So you get a guy like Stafford back there. He can't find a receiver. Oh, he's dead meat. He's got no ability to move out.
I still think week 1, Stafford gets knocked out. Week 1, Stafford gone.
No.
Broken ribs, broken ankle.
It's bad karma, fam.
He's getting cooked.
Yeah.
But, I'm about to give Nick Martin the nickname Lockheed, because he's just like Lockheed Martin shooting them missiles.
Hey, isn't he something
That guy hits hard.
And he's
all he has to do is he has to turn it back. He has to dial it down. That's something you don't normally teach players. Normally you teach players to turn it up, to speed it up.
Greenlaw was like that
down. Yes, sir. Yeah, Greenlaw and Warner reunited is going to be something special. Greenlaw being fully healthy, Warner back to full form. Those two are going to be headhunting all year long.
I just don't want flags.
As long as they stay healthy.
Yeah, that's all we got to wait. But I don't want to see flags, because Dre gets excited. He looks like he starts taking every play personally, and the refs will throw a flag on that. You look at Drake. Look at me. It's a game. Calm down. 15 yards, okay? See?
You know what's really funny, because I've never heard anyone speak about this. I just thought of it when you said that. I really think that Jack Jones and Dre Greenlaw will feed off each other.
Oh,
They are
Yes.
two dogs that are in it to win it, and they'll do whatever it takes. And those two guys will be feeding each other all year long.
Ooh, dogs out there. We have to have a kennel built out on that field. Brick, we gotta go, fam.
Yes, sir.
Let me see you Friday. Let's see what else is happening out in Santa Clara. All right.
All right, Ronbo, appreciate you. Shout out
Appreciate
to all
you,
the
fam.
faithful in the chat. Appreciate everybody.
There you go. It's Big Brick. You'll see him in the chat. Talk to you in a minute, fam.
All right, bro.
All right. Hey, yo, Anthony. Anthony. Okay. Anthony must have passed out on us. Jamel.
What's up, Rumbo? I love when you get the singing. You remind me of you do it every time. So you know what? You need to be in the men's chorus at church on Men's Sunday.
I used to love doing that. Come on, when I got to high school, you know how you do. You're too busy now, but I used to be every Sunday. I used to love to get. I always wanted to do solo. I was in the church choir, but I always wanted to do solo. Rev wouldn't let me do it because I got them sisters in there and all. There's something about black women in church. Boy, they can sing. Some of them should have got contracts. I even knew that when I was a kid. I said, God, she sounds good. So, but fam, we got this team now. If you, like me, came in every season, maybe a little bit of lofty expectation, maybe thinking too hard, maybe getting a little bit of homerish. Ain't no homer now. Jamel, that team is dangerous. There's no doubt about it. None. Pick some area you want to go into and talk about it.
Man, let's see. Well, I'm going to start with defense. And, I know as this player, you've been anticipating, you're looking forward to seeing him. I have Larry Krueger on the Larry Krueger show. I'm watching him, and he's been on this dude ever since we drafted him, and that's Kamara. Every him he sees him, I'm telling you guys about this guy.
Big Brick. That's who we missed. Kamara. Yeah. Oh, I cannot wait to see what he looks like.
Yeah. And so, I got to apologize because I got some of my facts wrong about his statistics, but I did get this right. He did have 127 some pressures in 2 seasons. So I was like, this dude know how to get back to the quarterback. And then, he did lead the Big Ten in sacks. I saw that for myself. So
yeah, they used him differently last year, though, didn't he, Jamel? They had him in coverage way too often. So that took away from his from what he was doing up front. I was trying to figure out, why would I take Kamara out? Because you guys must have had another edge rusher, and Kamara was probably the most athletic, right? It sounds like he is. So you can afford to put him in coverage, because he can probably get the job done. Am I right on that?
As far if you think they got him on special teams, I wasn't paying attention to that. All I was paying attention to was him on the line, and I was paying attention to Caden Fisher, our linebacker. And there was another one that was on the line too, one of our tackles. And I forgot his name.
Because see, the Hoosiers just had, the talent was all over the field. So, as a matter of fact, I'm pulling for Kamara because ain't nobody taking him seriously right now for the same reason they didn't take him seriously in the draft. Now, watch him come out and say, see, I'm out here to tell everybody you made a mistake. Oh, I want him to have that day. Oh, God.
Yeah, you know what? He's been saying that too, actually. When I watched Club Shay Shay, Club Shay Shay with him and Ocho Cinco, I saw an interview with him on there, and that's what he was saying. He said, I want them to doubt me, so I will have something to prove. when I
Keeps
get
you
on the
fired.
field.
Keeps you fired.
Right, and then that's the fire. And also, I think that there's another tackle, that one kid out of Illinois, and I forget his name, but I've been hearing so much about him. I said, ooh. I said, man, this boy is 6'6",
Oh,
300-something pounds.
that's right.
Move. What the boy named Illinois? Man,
Is he Farmer? What?
man.
Yeah, I think was that him who got hurt the other day? Just a little bit. Hey, you and me both. I want to see what is a 6'6" defense. Man, I want to see. But then an offensive lineman still has leverage on him. He's got to get them pads down. But
Right.
that's Eric Armstead, Defoe. Oh man, they know how to get them pads down. They did. They finally did. Boy, they were wicked. So I tell you what, I'm like you. I want to see that too. I forgot about him because when I read about him, I started laughing. What the hell? That is why you what? Okay, let's see what he's got. I can't wait.
Right. Also, we know we heard what's his name saying he's making noise, but I mean, the last couple of seasons I ain't seen it from him, and you gonna have to show and prove.
You talking about Jair?
Like show and tell. Yes.
Yeah. I knew it.
Yeah.
As soon as you said that, you got to be talking about Jair.
Yeah, kind of show and tell, dude. Let's go.
Don't you think
The last couple of seasons I
he
ain't
talks
seen
too much? That's why people spotlight his ass. Jair, when they ask you how you felt about your season, I thought I did all right. Why did you do that? Just say something. Be humble, man. Say things like, "No, I got a long way to go." I mean, I was. There's some things that I'd like to, some plays I'd like to have back. You know how to go that route. Stand up and say, "But yeah, I did all right." The first thing people are gonna do, like Sherm and Hittner. Oh, let me call his ass up. What are you talking about?
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Put him in his place. Yeah, that's right.
Guys, you better recognize, man. You didn't do nothing special. In fact, you was one of the reasons why the team was having troubles in the secondary. He called him back. Yeah, I used to respect y'all, man, but I was come from OGs like y'all, man. I don't believe it. What? Jamel, have you ever done that to somebody, especially upperclassmen, anybody who was trying to teach you or help you with something, talking trash back to them? I never did that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can be like a freshman in high school and trying to tell you this and that, and you act like your stuff don't stink, and you mess around, you put in your place. Yeah.
I mean, shut.
So that's what happened with Jair. So,
yeah. Okay. Fam, we got to go. Hey, Jamel, I'll be looking for you on Friday, though. And we gotta have Kamara's got to. I can't. All the preseason games can't get it. I know he's man. I'm gonna see you Friday though, fam. Appreciate you.
I'm gonna check you out Friday, man. Be smart. Be rest easy.
All right, you too, fam.
All right.
Hey, Jamel. Hey. Listen, I want to say this before he gets on the phone. He's not on drugs. He's just high energy. We're going to drink it now. Yes, he always comes in hot. He's Trey from PA. Trey, get in there, man.
Ronbo, what's up, my man? How you doing?
Trey, man, I'm feeling awfully good, man. The year before last, we won the Super Bowl. I felt good coming in that season because we had stuff. Last year I said to myself, you know what? Don't get excited. Just sit back and enjoy the ride. And I didn't know we were going to be doing all that well either. But this year, there's no weaknesses out there, fam. Trey, what's making you crazy about what you see so far and heard from?
Well, I'll tell you what. You know what? That's a great opener, Ronbo. I'll tell you what. You know what's making me a little bit nervous is Kyle. Like, is he going to be all right, man?
I try not to worry about.
I mean, he almost lost an eye. He had like a severe concussion. I mean, first of all, I'm not trying to even make light of this. I mean, thank God, everyone in the whole situation, is great, fine and everything. I will say this, Ron, but White Chocolate has to come in hot. I will say the one thing I want to address, I missed the last call, was that whole situation is still a little bit sketchy to me, where I'm like, we thought we knew the story, and then 2 days ago, we're like, well, now I think we do know the story. I'm just hoping nothing else comes out about that.
And
you know what I mean?
Because when it first took
Right,
2 weeks, the
like-
first thing I thought about some foul play or something went wrong, or it's
Yeah,
probably Kyle's fault. And then of course they did say it was Kyle's fault. Oh, see, here you go. Here it comes, guys.
Dude, it went from that it was no fault to now it's like his fault, and it's like, wait, what? Like, and he was like digging for his cell phone, and like, first of all, I will say I'm not gonna like throw stones at a glass house. Like, we've all been there. Like, I'm not like saying like, but now I'm just wondering. I'm like, what else are they holding from us? You know what I mean? Like, what else are they holding from us?
On a 2-lane highway though, I'm not looking for the phone. Because that already freaks me out.
Exactly,
I can't
Ronbo.
stand driving on 2-lane highways. I'll take routes going around areas. I'll take another
Exactly.
route. I don't like that. That's too close.
No,
and it freaks me
I'm
out to see a
nervous
car
about
coming
it.
down the road at high speed. Because you don't know how good he is. What if he falls asleep while he's out there? And it happened to be your day. Oh.
Ronbo, I'm
hate
nervous
that.
about that. There's going to be more details that come out. Like I said, now it's like his fault, and it's like, first of all, he's definitely going to be facing like a lawsuit, like instantly.
Maybe not.
And so he's
He
going to have
already
some stuff
admitted-
to deal with. But
There's going to be no court proceedings. He already admitted, and maybe that might be because he's got legal advice. Kyle's already said it was his fault. So there'll be a settlement.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's actually my point. There'll be a settlement for sure. But like I said, man, that's one weakness I'm worried about is like, I mean, he had like a severe concussion, dude. I was thinking about it. I was thinking like when I don't know, again, I'm not trying to make light of it, but like when he came back to and he's like, he gets to like the first practice and he's like, where's Ayuk? I call him Ayuk. He's like, where's Brandon? And they're like, well, do you not remember what's happening?
He didn't really
with
say that, did he?
Yeah.
You didn't hear that, did you?
No. I'm just
Scared me.
messing around. I'm just messing around. No. But like, you know what I mean? He's gonna get back and be like, where's BA? You know what I mean? And you're like, well, I don't know.
And is he wearing the
you
right
missed
colored
some stuff.
trunks? No, and BA already.
Yeah, exactly.
BA took a shot at him yesterday or today.
I know, dude. I saw that, dude. That is some.
I told
buddy,
everybody that was gonna
I
happen.
thought, and you know what I will say, buddy? I will say, like, hate is a very strong word. I really, like, ironically, I hate to use that word. Dude, once I saw that, I'm like, I hate this guy. Like, that is so low, dude. Like, Kyle almost lost his life, dude. You know what I mean? And here BA is, dude. He's the Antonio Brown, 2.0. And he's like taking shots at him. Like, what are we doing?
I told everybody 3 days ago, watch BA do a bad taste tape or something and post it up. And Aisha, thank God, because I said, guys, if he does that, I'm going after him, and I hope you join me. And Aisha said, look, what we need to do is keep the positivity up. He's going through something, mental issues. BA's not a well man. We need to back up. I said, Aisha, you know what? You're right.
Oh man. Dude, that was low, man. That was really low. And I saw some people like not even like just like analysts are like, well, maybe he was talking about like lyrics from a. You're like, no, that was definitely, like, aimed at Kyle. Like that was horrible. Like that was insane. But anyway, man, I'm just hoping like nothing. I hope this isn't like a Mike Vrabel, Diana Rossini incident. Where like 3 weeks from now something's coming out, you know what I mean? Where they're like, well, he sped through a stop sign and he was, you know what I mean? You're like, shit. Hopefully there's nothing like that.
They're moving. It's over.
But
I just hope Kyle is sharp in about 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And right now, like you're saying, probably he's hearing that humming sound in his head. He's probably forgetful.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I want him to come back to being Kyle.
I mean, dude, he almost lost an eye when I saw that. When he almost lost an eye. I'm like, dude, how? I'm like, first of all, I'm selfishly thinking, like, I mean, that would be horrible, but I'm like, I wonder how that would have affected, like, him watching, like, film. You know what I mean? And
Will,
that wouldn't
it's
be
uncomfortable. Good. And also, now he's got to have surgery, probably plastic surgery on the face because it's probably looking like hamburger.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but anyway, that aside, I had to come in hot, dude. Like I said, that was a weird situation. We found out, like, 2 weeks after the fact. But I got to come in hot. There's a couple things I want to address. First of all, everyone, we have like Mike Evans and like, Christian Kirk and all these guys like coming in. Dude, I want to say this. I don't think it's a hot take. I think this is a make or break year for, I've dubbed him Ricky Cent. Like this is a make or break year.
I knew you were talking about Ricky. Yeah, go ahead.
You know what I mean? Like this is a make or break year, dude.
knows.
He's been injury plagued. He's like made of glass. I mean, he got shot. He had his own tragedy. Dude, is this substation really? I think it might be real, dude. I think this shit might be real, dude.
That's an alien ship. I'm telling you, there's a bunch of aliens in there that are Rams fans, Raider fans, and they're giving flat as hell with whatever technology they got, which is probably far advanced than what we have. So, yeah.
We got like rookie draft picks getting shot over a rollie, and then we got like coaches like in like almost losing an eye. All right, here's the thing. I know we're probably getting to the end here. The last thing I wanted to say, dude, this is my hot take of the night, right?
All right.
So I think that Romello Height might end up having a better, at least this season. I'm not saying career. I think Romello Height might end up having a better season than his Texas Tech counterpart, David Bailey. He was like the 3rd overall pick. Right?
I forgot they went to the same school. I was looking at Bailey, too. I was hoping to pick him up during the draft. But after heard about Height.
We never could have afforded him, But, like, what do you think about that? Like, what are your thoughts, dude?
All I know is I watched Romello on some tape, and that dude comes around that corner. If there's a cop out there, they're going to write him a ticket. That dude is fast. Hey,
yeah, exactly.
Let me see you Friday, fam. Trey from PA.
All right, buddy. Hey, man. You. Yeah, man. You know, I always got to come in hot, throw some shit into the fire. Anyway, man. Hey, you know what? I love the platform, man. I love you, man. Hey, let me get a Niners holler before I go.
What it do, Ronbo? What it do?
Trey from PA.
Oh, man. As always, man, you're in mid-season 4, man. I'm coming from the streets of Philly, man. I got to deal with all these obnoxious Birds fans. But, man, I love the Niners, man. Bang, bang, white chocolate out, baby. Peace.
Light chocolate. Oh, man. And if he's not a Sixer fan, he's going to be really pissed off. Hey, Anthony. I'm waiting on you, man. We came after you twice already, too. We came after you twice already. And I said, Anthony dozed off on me. Hey, we got you up now. That's all. Yeah. Get on in here, man.
Yeah.
There's so many things to talk about. Vita Vea in the mix. Would you sacrifice anything to get him? You got Kyle Shanahan. Is he going to be okay in a few weeks? And what we're going to do without him? You got Jair Brown. Looks like we ain't going to get rid of him this year. And our second round pick, man, Stribling is just holding a clinic out there wait till they put the pads up. Anywhere you want to go, fam.
I'm trying to tell you. You know, most rookies, you hear they might make good catches here and there, but ever since Camp started, Stribling been dominating.
And that's helping our secondary too, because if you got to work with Stribling and Mike Evans every day, Ricky Pearsall, I mean, they're all feeling great. Yeah. I mean, our secondary is getting a lot of work. They're not going to see that many offenses that have an Evans, Stribling, Ricky, Christian Kirk when he's feeling better. We just Cowing. I mean, ain't nobody probably talking about our other guy. I mean, we got so many guys out there, man. It's crazy.
Well, they said this about Wesley Grimes.
Yes, that's why I left out.
They say he out there looking like he's a 5-year vet, boy.
What, Anthony? What do you do? Can you say? Let's say you and we were sitting there saying, Anthony, we got 8 receivers that I want to keep. Now, is there any position out here that we can cut back on? You can't keep 8 receivers, coach. What are you talking about?
Ronbo, I sacrificed one of them for Vita Vea, boy.
That's and Vita has got at least 3 solid seasons left in him too, don't he?
Yeah, he just turned what, 30? See, I think 30.
Maybe he should be by now, yeah, because he's been in the league for 8 years.
Yeah,
that's when I have to leave the room. I can't make an executive decision in those situations because I mean I get partial to every player we get real quick. Now I give them Jair Brown, but they don't want Jair Brown.
Jair Brown. I think Raheem like Jair Brown.
He does. Saying nothing but good things about him.
Yeah.
Now, if they want a couple
But
of draft
they did
picks,
say this. They did say this today. They say Scribbling was cooking. He said all DB was all over him though.
see, because they're tired of getting embarrassed. You know they're going to play above their head because they want to make the team.
Remember what I told you about our defense coordinator, Jared Gray. I told you he was a DB specialist.
His name was coach.
And I told you, the coach. He's a DB specialist. Everybody told me, we're gonna cut Ronaldo Green. Raheem said, no, hell you not. This my dog. he like Ronaldo Green.
I mean, he talked about him forever. In that post practice. I said, damn, coach.
Yeah.
I know he's gonna make
bringing
the
him
team.
up.
Yeah. No, Ronaldo's made it. I'm convinced. Says no, he's not going anywhere.
Ronbo, man, we so stacked. Our linebacker core is off the chain. And then the outside linebacker we picked up today.
What about him? I don't know anything about him.
Oh, you don't know? Man. Ooh.
Fill me in.
Ronbo. That Quentin Bell.
And?
He's 6'4", 255 pounds. He run a 4.48 in the 40, Ronbo.
No, you lying. No, he don't. Are you kidding me?
I'm not lying.
Oh.
No, I'm not. Yeah. Ronbo, he's nasty too, Ronbo.
On top of all that, and he's got a bad
Ronbo,
attitude. Go ahead.
Ronbo, he used to be a wide. The first 3 years in college, he was a wide receiver, Ronbo.
Athleticism off the hook, and you add that,
right.
and you look at Duger, Ephesian, and some of the couple of these other guys. We've got a team of freaks.
I'm telling you, Ronbo, ain't nothing but speed.
I mean,
Ronbo, with our defensive line, Fred Warner and Drake Greenlaw gonna have a ball.
Because they got plenty surrounding them, so they can read the wicks of magic, right?
Now Fred Warner ain't got this. He ain't out there by himself trying to direct none.
And beat a team by himself. Exactly.
That's right. He can play freely now. Ooh wee. They're gonna have a ball.
And you know we got
Romello
credit to. Oh, go ahead about Romello. Go ahead, please.
Romello Hype kind of scared me the other day when they say he was called the field. I said, oh Lord, here we go.
I mean, they had me like breathing in a bag. I said, man, what?
Me too, Ronbo. I was like,
oh man. And then they come back. No, looks like it was just cramps. Well, then why don't you guys? Why don't you wait a minute before you start terrorizing the entire opponent? What the hell's wrong with you?
Oh man.
Oh.
I said, here we go. But before them cramps, they say before them cramps got him, though, say he was all over that field, Ronbo.
Yeah, see, he's going to have to learn. Our trainers have to learn to rehydrate him because he's out there playing like a madman. Hey, guys, get him some fluids. Get the electrolytes, all that. Get that in him now because he's going to be one of those kind of guys.
It's hot out there, too, Ronbo.
Oh, hell yeah.
See, that's the problem. Remember, we got all these high motor players out, and these boys out there that's
working.
They relentless out here.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. It's dangerous, but you gotta love it. Anthony,
I love it though.
Anthony, we got to roll. I can't wait till Friday. Friday, because the
there's some good stuff going on, Ronbo.
They're playing on fun to talk about right now. All right. Anthony, always a pleasure, fam. I'll see you in a minute.
Ronbo.
Okay? All right, fam.
Appreciate you, Ronbo.
Appreciate you. All right, Anthony. Yeah, the 49ers haven't been this much fun to talk about, especially because there's something exciting about speed. You got guys all over the field just moving at high speeds. And even Shanahan was moving at high speed. I can make a joke now because I know he's going to be okay. I said, God, you can't get injured. If you get injured, we're all finished. Damn it. I said I made that joke because Tony's on the phone. T, get in here.
Ronbo, you're not finished. You just called Gruden, all right?
You know what? Gruden's become a forgotten man. Every now and then you hear something about Gruden. And, Tony, are you familiar with the international, he was a favorite last year, international fan, 49er fan. I heard something from him. He's from Australia, and he's been organizing the red and gold thing for years. So that confirms what you said, a couple of people on X. And, because what I didn't want to see is we get to Melbourne and I'm seeing enough Rams fans out there to piss me off. I feel I'm sure there's got to be a few out there, but I want the domination to be red and gold so I can tell Rudy to shut the hell up. I love telling him to shut up.
Oh, you're going to see it. You're going to see it live on TV, Ron.
Oh, God, yes. It just makes my...
So is Rudy. That's the good thing about it.
It's such a petty thing, but I love it. Woo! Tony.
Yeah, but that's called twisting the knife. It's a beautiful thing.
And just looking at his face as his eyes close. Whoa, get a little carried away. Tony, talk about any matter you want, because there's so many things to talk about the 49ers right now. From Stribling to Jair Brown all of a sudden showing people he can really play football. Renardo Green has apparently been let completely out of Kyle Shanahan's doghouse, as many players have done. And Stribling, those people that said, 49ers, you're reaching. You're looking like you lost your minds out there. Stribling is now being touted as probably the best wide receiver that was pulled out of the draft. Oh, I love how these people start coming back to take their foot out of their mouth. Ha! Ho! God, it makes my day. Oh.
Well, Ronbo, you said something on X. I don't know if you've seen it, because I was on my way home in the truck and I just thought it was with Rudy, and I thought I had to throw a comment in there. And in regards to what you just asked me, I just wrote, if you've got, I don't care which team it is, if you've got Stribling, Kittle, McCaffrey, and Evans, all of those boys out on the field at the same time.
Too much.
All right? Who are you going to double team first? Who? Right?
I mean,
whoever you're going to double team, even if you double team two of them, you're going to give up a touchdown.
Easily, quickly.
You're gone. So the beautiful part about this season is everyone's just discounted the 49ers. No one's even looking at us like they normally do with a microscope. There might be one or two coaches out there, but the media, general media, they're just, 49ers are fucking rat shit. They're not good, this, that, and the other.
Oh.
But you think about, if you go through the team and you set a couple of them stout, Mustafa, go through the team, have a look at the players in every position and just have a look at which ones you think are just going to, our boys, we draft them. It takes them a couple of years to sort of like get into the system and get into the swing of things.
Yeah.
It's been a couple of years.
Yes.
So imagine all these dudes that have been here for a little while. Which ones are going to have the breakout years? There's a lot of them that will probably have a breakout season this year. And that makes for exciting TV, you know what I mean?
God, yes.
Plus, I said it before, and George and Kittle made a comment about it as well. I said to you on one of the shows, I said, did you notice that they went after players this year that are a little bit more mature, a little bit older than normal? Yeah. So they're already coming in to the squad with the grown man's strength. They're coming in with the mature mind. They're not chasing little girls and this and that and the other and trying to get their pathetic little peckers wet. They're solely focused on football.
Yes.
And I think it's going to pay off for him. I really do. I think it's going to pay off. That strategy.
And Tony, did you hear what Nick Bosa said about Romello Height? He says Romello Height came in and grasped the whole system faster than anybody's ever seen. Because like you said, that maturity. Romello Height's been through I think he's been through 3 or 4 schools, right? So you got different coaches coming at you, this, and this. You have got a lot of knowledge about what you do stacked up in that brain. So now when Raheem Mostert comes to him, no matter what kind of sophistication level his defense is on, Romello's going to get it. And he got it immediately. So I said, Nick Bosa doesn't come out and say great things like that about people for nothing. That must be right.
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, and not only that, I mean, like speaking on that, doesn't matter how the opposition lines up, he's seen it all. So he's going to be barking orders out there. Watch out for this. Watch out for that. You know, they're lined up like this.
Yes.
You know, yeah. So he's it's going to be good. I'm excited about the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of players that are going to break out. There's a lot of players that are maturing in the side. And if everything comes together, I mean, like Kyle might get amnesia. We might even get a brand new playbook.
No jokes. We got to stop it. A lot of us are really concerned about that. You know, somebody made a joke. And the guy from Philly says, you came out there asking about BA. What? No, you're joking. Because if Kyle Shanahan asked for Brandon Ayuk, yes, take him back to the hospital immediately. Call an ambulance now. Oh,
if he did, someone will turn around and say, "No, he left to play Santa Claus in the mall. He's over there in the mall."
I mean, Tony, we're standing next to him. I say, Tony, grab his arm. Kyle, sit down slowly, breathe. You know, you're gonna be okay. Guys, call him now, guys. Come in. Sit down, breathe. How many fingers? You know, because Kyle, we know you don't love Brandon Ayuk like that. You like him, but you don't love him. You know what happened, and now you're going to say, where is he? Oh.
He'll be all right, Ronbo. Trust me. He'll be all right. Like I said, if all else fails, call Gruden. You know what I mean? But he'll be fine.
Chucky. Well, we call him Chucky. You know what Chucky is, right? That little killer doll. Yeah. So he's called him.
I can't remember which team. But I read this a long time ago. Which team he was on at the time. Chucky. They used to call him the piss boy.
Probably Tampa Bay. He's out there. He won a Super Bowl with him, though. Tony, we got to go. Hey, listen, I will see you Friday. Saturday your time.
Everything's good, Ronbo. No worry about it. Everything's cool. Shout out to Ellis, Big Show, Papa Dragon, 49er Brian, Resident Bastard, Smooth, Sucker Free Titty, Frank. Haven't heard from Frank for a while. Come on, Frank. Come on, give us a space family, Frank. The girls, the boys, the rest of the crew, and catch you in the next one, bro.
Can't wait, Tony. All right, drive safely out there, bro. I'll see you later, or talk to you later.
All right, mate. Cheers.
And cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Hey, Seuss.
Wrong goat.
Hey, Seuss, man. Yeah, we're partying like it's like 2099. You know what I'm saying? You know, because like what we went through last year, that was a shock, surprise. And you know, it's so funny though. Hey, because you know, you look at some of these fighters in MMA and stuff like that. You know, if you got a favorite, he does well coming up through, and then they put him in a championship fight. He's, oh man, I don't think so. That was me last year because we looked good coming down through the stretch, winning games that we probably shouldn't have won. But I said we've gotten the playoffs. I was already worried. This year, people in the playoffs need to hope they don't get the 49ers in the first round. You can say that already right now. Because how many times the 49ers went into the playoffs since Kyle Shanahan got there and didn't go either to the NFCCG or one game? And this last year was the first time we missed the NFCCG. But we missed it by one game, going for the number one position. 49ers are a bad bunch of boys. With Kyle Shanahan running things? Oh, hell yeah. Hey, anywhere you want to go. Your point of interest.
Even with the Jim Harbaugh era, 3 straight NFC championships, the 49ers are always one game away, either from the Super Bowl, other than this past year, like you said, Rombo. But, can we just give, a little more credit on the Niners bolstering up that defense? Like
Oh,
like we've been talking about,
we've
I
lived for how
hope they
many
go after
years?
the guy from the Buccaneers. I hope they go for the guy from the Buccaneers.
I
He wants to come
know
home.
he
Why not
does.
bring him home?
Oh, his parents would they love it. Because they wanted him to get drafted by the 49ers anyway. They were standing out there. Everybody's waiting. 49ers drafted Buglinchi.
Oh yeah. So hey, I'm just happy that we're keep bringing in that, and we keep bringing in great young players. So Romelo's looking really good. I can't wait. I can't wait for us to beat the Rams ass week 1. Sorry for my language, Rombo.
No. I'd say things worse than that because I cannot. The Rams are talking. Remember last year? Boy, we took the belt to that ass. You could see the flames coming off my hand. See, because I never want anybody to see me getting mad because we should never react to anything haters say to us. But I was livid. I was so hot. Ooh, I was pissed. And every time I read, and they're sitting out there, belts swinging and everything. I said so many. I'm not going to repeat what I said, but you know what? I said the next year's going to be here, boys. Payback's going to be So that's all right. That's all right. We'll get him. Yes, indeed.
Hopefully, I hope we clap back hard on the Seahawks and Rams.
Yeah, they're in our division. And I say winning our division is probably what it's going to take to win the NFCCG. Because, boy, our division is pure hell. And we don't know what the Cardinals got. They may be a problem. You never know. Because they've been down for how many years? They've been down and out for 3 years. 4?
Maybe 5.
But they got that tight end. They got a good running back. They made some good draft picks. They are not going to suck forever, So, anyway.
They just need a good coach. They need a good coach, and, they need their guy at quarterback, in order for the Cardinals to ever do anything. But, that's on them, and we let them off the hook.
Yeah.
That's on them.
Yeah.
The Cardinals, thank God that they suck ass.
But and then they said that the 49ers would be battling the Cardinals to stay out of fourth place. That really pissed me off too. This disrespect. The 49ers players don't take it seriously, I imagine. But us, we take it seriously. So, but I got to admit, the Hawks were they looked unreal last year. That defense was just devastating. So we still got to deal with them. So we'll see.
Oh, yeah. I think the 49ers are coming into the 2026 season better this year than they did last year. I think the only hype that we had last year was Salah.
Yeah.
I imagine, if we would have had Salah with his defense, yeah, I think I wish that we would have kept Salah for one more year.
I wanted 3. I wanted 3 years of Salah. We'll see. We may change. Hey, since we might change our mind. If we go mid-season, 49ers are like 7-1, we'll say things like, you know what? This defense looks hella good. We already knew the offense was going to show out, but we did not expect all of this. That's top 5D. We was hoping top 10. And we've got top 5 offense. We got it made. We got top 5 offense and defense.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name?
Oh, yeah.
With Mr. Mini-Me.
It's taking the Niners back at 89. It's taking it back to the 89, 99ers.
So, the offense is crazy good. The defense, I just got to see them in action. We're going to find out.
Oh, yeah. Especially that our boy Fred Warner's coming back healthy. Our boy Nick Bosa's coming in healthy. Hey, so the Niners are going to make a big noise, big splashes. Hey, who knows? We might take the division. We might be first in the NFC. Hey, let's take the division first.
That'll probably be all it takes. We're going to get some competition from the South. Hey, you know what? We can never take out the East because, well, the Commanders, the Cowboys, the Giants are going to be a surprise this year. I already got that figured out. And Philly.
Oh yeah.
Philly ain't going to lay down for man, Philly is not going to lay down. I keep telling people, oh, man, don't worry about Philly. Man, you got to worry about Philly. They as long as they got the personnel they got with a guy here and there, they're going to be a competitive team. I don't know what happened last year.
Yeah,
but that ain't gonna happen this year.
Yeah, the division. I mean, Super Bowl hangover, like you've been saying all year, Ronbo. You know, maybe the Seahawks are gonna get hit with it. I hope they get hit with it.
Nobody's been able to avoid it.
Our little brother Seahawks. Our little brother Seahawks.
And our nieces, the Rams.
Our nieces, the Rams.
No,
that's our daughters.
Yeah, I know the Shams don't hang around with our chat anymore. They must know something. Jesus, we got to go, man. Just shout out to Eddie E. And anybody else you want to say good night to?
Hey, thank you so much, Ronbo. Thank you for taking my call. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to the 49er fan base. Hey, I hope we get our 6 down to Levi South. Thank you, Ronbo, for taking my call. Shout out to production.
God, yes. All right, fam. Appreciate you. Anytime. All right.
It's the cheapest place, $100 to get in the door on the weekend. It's free during the week.
Ellis? Ellis. That was not Ellis.
Ronbo, what's happening?
Yeah, hey. Ellis, you eating, huh?
What's going on? I am eating it, and I'm eating some real good food right now.
You want us to come back? That's too funny.
No, let's get it in.
You can tell chewing from a mile away. I used to love, man, I had 2 or 3 partners, man. Every time they call me, they had to wait till they took a bite of food. Hey, what's up, man? Chop, chop, chop. Man, you know what? Every time you call me, you in the middle of a meal? No, I started eating when I called you, man, because I know how you don't like that shit. We all got bros like that from the past, boy. It ain't no good. Hey, Ellis, man, you know what? I mean, we got all kind of crazy things, all kind of crazy good things going on. What are you thinking all the way from Kyle's incident to Jair Brown suddenly being reinstated as somebody to look forward to making this team? Renardo's completely out of the doghouse. Raheem is protecting him from Kyle, if that was the case. You got Stribling out here doing things that all them people, oh man, look at the 49ers, second round, that's the biggest reach of the century. Man, y'all don't talk, man. And now they're all coming back off of that. They're pumping the brakes on that real quick, right? And Vita Vea. Anywhere you want to go, jump on it. Because he's tired of Tampa.
Well, I mean, they should have enough money to pay Vita Vea. I think they're going to find a way to pay him. That's just my opinion.
It has to be
with the cap flexibility, and the cap going up every season and stuff like that. They could find a way to compensate him. If they don't, of course, I would love to take him, but he's gonna require a lot heavier, a lot larger compensation than what we had to give up for
Nick
Osa.
Osa, yeah.
Osa Odighizuwa. We had to give him a 3rd round pick. You know what I'm saying? And we won on that one. We got a really great, defensive tackle for that. But Vita Vea is going to garner
more than a 2nd round pick. Would you give up that?
Honestly, if we were going to keep him, if it was a 1-year rental, no. If it's like a 2-year, like if we're going to go like 3 years or something like that with Vita Vea,
we got to
keep him until maybe. Yeah. So do it. I would do it for a 2nd round.
Yeah,
a future 2nd round. So not next year's draft, but the year after that.
Yeah, because somebody
a 2027
picks are hard to get these days. Yeah, so they probably don't expect you to go in the 2nd round at the most.
A 2027 2nd round pick and a player.
Well,
Give him Jacob Cowing and or Isaac Garendo.
You know what? And give them both. I don't care. Because the thing is, I'm cool with that.
Pack them.
Yeah.
Yeah, pack them up. Pack them up. You know what I mean? But yeah, and the situation with Kyle, man, it's unfortunate. I thought they were saying that the guy swerved into him. He was using his phone apparently, but the guy swerved into him. So did that story change all of a sudden?
No, Kyle was reaching for his phone at the time, and I imagine on a 2-lane highway, things are going to happen in a split second. Kyle may have veered just slightly into her lane. It was a lady, by the way, and that was a head-on collision. Can you imagine the sound of that crash? I've had a few accidents, and that bam, that noise still freaks me out when I think about it. You know what? Kyle could have lost the eye. He did admit that it was his fault, though, for reaching for his phone.
Okay. So then maybe he did the swerving.
Well, all you gotta do is swerve a little bit on a 2-lane highway, because them cars, man, coming right at you, and you just stay in your lane. Don't. Man, I'm almost on the shoulder when I'm driving on those highways.
He must have had a seatbelt. He must have had a seatbelt on, because he should have went through the windshield then. If it was
airbags. Both cars, the airbags just exploded.
Oh, okay. So the saved by the airbags and hopefully a seatbelt. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
yeah.
But his face got all cut up.
All right.
Against what?
Yeah, I hear he's looking pretty
grisly.
He took some injuries and stuff from that. So I wonder how that's going to affect his ability to coach. The PTSD that can come from that.
Yeah.
If he had to coach today, there's a lot of things. Yeah, there's a lot of things that can kind of carry on after something like that. But I wish him a speedy recovery, obviously, and and as far as the rookies and stuff like that. Look, the Rams were set to be looking at and wanted to draft Deshaun Stribling, but we ended up beating them to the punch. So there's that. And there's a lot of teams, it's coming out that a lot of teams were actually interested in him, and they had high grades on him. And some said that he was, one of the top 3 receivers in the draft. So I think we lucked up with him. I think this will be one of the receivers that we get that we can actually, in several years, that we can be proud of and say, that was a worthy pick, because all of the reaching over the past few years between running backs and wide receivers, I think this will be something we can look forward to. So I'm thankful to hear about that. I don't know. Grayson Halton got hurt, a knee injury. I don't know how bad that injury was, but it's not something that I'm excited to hear about, because I was looking forward to him.
Because he's got that ability to get in the backfield.
Yeah, man. So but Kaylon Black looking good. I haven't heard anything about Jordan James. I hope that's not a bad thing for him. But I haven't really been able to pay attention much, because I've been just, working so much. But I really want to know what's going on with Jordan James, in the whole running back fold and stuff like that. Hopefully he's, got something that he's going to bring to the table.
He hasn't had any highlight reels like Kalen has. They described Kalen's move today. Kalen's shifting position in midair. I want to see what that looks like. I've seen running backs who do such a hesitation move or a jump cut that it looks, your eyes are deceived by what really happened. But they described something that my imagination did once it saw. So I said, okay, you know what? I can't bring on the preseason game. I want to see this. So.
Yeah, this could be the best running back that Kyle, has drafted since he's been, coaching for us. You know what I mean? Since he's been a Niner, and that would be right on time. Because we need that right now.
Anyway, we know we got 2, Jordan James and Kalen backing up CMC. So,
Yeah, just banging them. I'm telling you. That's why I say use all of them. They're gonna be like, damn, we thought it was such and such. Nope. And it's a different style of running back. You got a lot of speed and power. You got even more power coming from Kaylon Black, and then you got Mr. Finesse, with the speed burst and the most versatile running back in the league in Christian McCaffrey. That's a nightmare if you know what the hell you're doing. So
damn right. We got to go though, fam. Let me see you Friday. Well, it's gonna be great this week. Three times this week. Yes, let me see you Friday, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
There's more stuff coming in.
All right,
Enjoy that food now.
Man, I'm about to get right back to it. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the platform. Shout out production. Shout out all the fam. You know who it is, man. Tony, Tone, and Tone. Donut, Tanisha, Smooth, Show, Frank. Who else, man? I'm forgetting somebody. The Dragon family. I think I said Frank already. Shout out all the fam, man. Shout out the chat.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all know what it is, man. Hit that like, subscribe, and wipe your feet, man. You know where you at.
There you go. All right.
Ellis,
see you this weekend. All right, fam.
All right, man. Yes, sir. Peace.
Hey, yo, Michael.
Hey, Ronbo. We got to get a shout out, too. We got to wish the best of luck, too, for his sons. For the Jaguars, his receiver, Ellis' son. We got to wish him a lot of luck to make the team, too, for preseason. Got to watch him, too.
I haven't talked about him in a long time, huh?
We got to watch him, guys. Ellis, we got to definitely watch your son in preseason. So, yeah, I definitely got to watch him.
Yeah.
Hope he makes it, man. No, if he makes it, it'd be great.
It's tough in the NFL just to even get past that.
Yeah, that's tough. Hey, these rookies have got a big test. Preseason is a big test. It's a big exam for 3 weeks of preseason or 4 games. Some team won. One team plays 4, some plays 3. So it's like an exam. It's like with the 49ers, with these rookies, too. It's a big exam. Let's go.
Yeah. Who's going to pass?
Yeah.
Well, Jair Brown's not going anywhere, it seems. We probably already knew Renardo Green was going to make the team, but Coach loves him, unlike I would have imagined.
Yeah. Oh, and I like that receiver from Ole Miss. He's going to look. I think that's like you say. The Rams messed up, man. Drafted a quarterback, and that's the one guy they could see. They messed up the Rams.
But everybody said, the 49ers are reaching. Hey,
no,
I didn't know anything about stripping.
No. Niners were playing smart. They were playing smart. They wanted to see if anybody was going to take a bite on that. Nobody. So they backed out to the second round. Boom. And they got picks for that, too. They got extra picks. And that helps, too.
Yeah.
Extra picks are awesome, man. You need those picks. Extra players to come on.
And it's also
the Niners are smart.
Reach. If you like a player, go get him.
Oh.
Don't care when you go get him.
Yeah.
Get him.
49ers, I think 49ers are more smarter than the Rams. And you see that argument I had with that dude on the X? Oh, my God. Me and that dude, oh, my God. Me and that guy had a fight,
DJ Steve-O. Yeah, he's such a hothead. He gets so
I called him. I said, he puts this picture of 4 championships. I said, okay, 4, but who got the most? I said, think, who has the most rings? Do your math, boy. We have 5, you got 2.
And you cannot
This guy's stupid.
NFL championships and Super Bowls.
No.
2 different things.
If you look, that guy, I think that guy's too short of a.
No,
Rudy's got scared. He messaged me. Rudy messaged me on the side. He says, "Please don't attack me. I'm like nervous. I'm afraid of you."
No, not
Rudy. Freaking. Rudy messaged me on X. He messaged me on X. DM me. Says, "Don't attack me in those posts, man. I'm afraid. Like you don't.
Hey, I did notice Rudy did not get involved. Good. But
he's scared. He's scared because I called him out. I told him he's a fraud. He's better, I said, Ronbo knows more about football than you do in your lifetime.
The hilarious thing is, though, the Shams have calmed down. Myles Garrett.
Yeah, they're calm because they know Rudy knows to back him up. Don't attack.
They also overthought it. They thought Myles Garrett was the second coming of Jesus. And I kept saying, guys, don't Myles Garrett, we've handled Myles Garrett.
Don't put your luck on that. Don't pressure that. Don't pressure on that.
Trent Williams, you just made him better. By everybody acting, Myles Garrett's going to tear 49ers apart. And if I'm Trent Williams,
took care.
Excuse me?
49ers took care of him before, and they'll take care of him again and again and again. Niners are not afraid. They're built like a war, army, and they're ready to go. Wait for week 1. That's going to come by quick, too.
Yeah.
You wait. Week 1's going to come by quick. Remember, Saturday's August 1st. Imagine how fast August goes. August goes quick.
I know, right? But I can't wait to see preseason games right now. I want to see some of the guys who can stand out.
Oh, yeah. No, I can't wait. I'll be watching all the preseason games. I'm definitely going to keep an eye on Elsa's son too. That's the key right there. Besides the Niners, I'm going to keep an eye on Elsa's son.
Yeah.
I like to, somebody that see how good he is and see how, hope to wish the best, man.
He made it there for a reason. He's going to be fine.
Yes, yes. Yeah. No, I'll be proud of him. I'll be very proud. Yeah.
Michael,
he did that shit.
And you heard about Shanahan, right? But Shanahan just threw his arms up. It's my fault.
I think it's definitely the woman's fault. It's definitely her swerving back and forth. I think why he picked up the phone is because when for calling, the loved ones and let them know what's happening.
Well,
that's what I think.
Well, yeah, the thing, I just wonder.
She was swerving back and forth. She was swerving left and right, left and right. You got to think of that, Ronbo. If you're driving and you're, see a car go left and right, and you're, you know what I mean? You're in a Tesla. You know what I mean?
No, but I mean, they're driving on a 2-lane highway. I didn't hear anything about any swerving.
He was swerving left and right. There's the thing. Ashley said there's a site you could go on. You could see all the police record or report or something about what happened in the accident.
Wait,
tell you what happened.
Have they got cams?
That's Papa J. He'll tell you.
Yeah. They use satellites. Can they spotlight any one particular spot on the highway or anything like that?
Well, some places have cameras. Where I live, there's cameras above them. Do you have cameras above the lights?
On the freeways, though, CTV is kind of hard to install. You know what, though? I don't know where the technology is going.
It depends. I don't know. It depends. Yeah. They do have cameras.
I don't know, city streets and things like that, you could run cams.
Yeah. But highways, there's got to be something that they could see. Maybe the Tesla has something, or if there's anything in the Tesla. I don't know if that's got. I don't know.
Yeah.
The Tesla.
Usually, insurance companies would wish that you'd have camera in your car.
Mm-hmm. But it's her fault. You got to think of it. She's weaving left and right. If you're, you know what I mean, it's her fault.
Left and right. Well,
lucky.
Anyway, Shannon's going to take responsibility for it. Shannon's probably thinking, it's not going to cost me anything. I got plenty of coverage.
Yeah, but I feel bad. He almost lost his eye, like you said, Ronbo. Imagine if he lost his eye. What would happen? What happened if he lost his eye? That's going to be hard to coach with one eye. That's like, I'm just saying, it's going to be hard.
I don't want to.
He'd be disabled. He probably would have trouble. It depends on his other eye, how good he is to see.
Michael, don't even think about it. We got to go. I'm gonna see you
Friday.
Friday,
Michael. I'll see you Friday. All right, you too, Ronbo. Shout out, Tony. Right, shout out to you, buddy. Right. I'm glad I got you and Ronbo, Papa J, one night Brian. We're going on X attacking those Rams. I'm glad we got you guys as an army. We're an army, man.
It is a good time, isn't it?
I'll see you on Friday, Ronbo. I'll tell you.
Looking forward to it. Night, Michael. Yo, E out on the East. East E. See, I made a mess out of that.
What's good with you?
Everything, fam. When your team is looking invincible, we used to have one team of Avengers, right? Every time Brock Purdy win a game, oh, well, hell yeah. Look at him. He's surrounded by the damn Avengers. You disrespectful people, you think it's just easy to go out there and beat Brock Purdy and just put up 400 or 500 yards, 300 or 400 yards a game and win the game and score around 20-something points as an average, near 30. You just think any quarterback could go out there and do that because you're surrounded by it, the personnel is surrounded by it. How long have you been watching football? How much do you know about the game of football? Be quiet. Shut up. Read more. When people say things like that, I just think, man, if it was as easy as you say, then every quarterback that Kyle's ever had, because if it ain't the Avengers, you're saying it's about Kyle. It's always about everybody but the quarterback. I stopped engaging in that argument because it's not worth getting that mad. Because that's an ignorant person you're talking to. Let them be ignorant. But
I did to not engage into the argument.
It's hard sometimes, I'm doing better though. A dude, I was saying something, and he called me a B, and told me to put my money. He called me a B and told me to get my money where my mouth is because I was talking about the Rams, and I said, "You realize that was impolite? You have anger issues, don't you? I'm just trying to tell you. See, being a Rams fan, you have deep-seated. You're oppressed. You probably feel insecure." So you reach out or you act out by saying nasty things. It's not healthy. You could have an aneurysm that could explode, anything like that. You know, but this pisses them off worse, and I love it. If you remain calm while people are losing their mind, especially on social media, it tears them up.
I love that.
I love it. But hey, anywhere you want to go with what's going on with this 49ers team right now?
Everything great with us, but the left guard, I think. They tried to, I think they hired or brought in two left guards.
Robert Jones and the other guy. They've been there the whole time. But
no. It's somebody different.
Other than Robert Jones and, God, what is his name?
I think is it Robert Jones? Miami?
Yeah, that's Robert Jones. Robert's been there he's been there for months.
No, not the guy with the broken neck.
Yeah, Robert's losing that battle, from what I understand, though. I don't know if they made a final decision on that, but we'll find out more about that a little later. So
that's the only thing I see right now.
Yeah,
and Markel Williams. I don't know when
he's still healing up. I don't know when he's going to come back. They're not really letting you know anything more about that than the fact that he'll probably start the season on the pup.
See, that's 4 games then, right?
I don't know. There's been times when they say they can bring the player off anytime they want, and there's been times the IR insists upon going a designated amount of games for sure. I'm not sure what's going with a pup. They say they can bring him off anytime, or I forget the option. It doesn't make sense because, well, yeah, they're only going to put you on the pup once. They can't put you on there more than once. It's hard. I don't know how they have that structured so they can bring players off whenever they want to. If you because on the IR at the beginning of the season, they can put you off for the rest of the season by putting you on the IR. And 49ers have been famous down through the years for stashing players on the IR for the entire year.
You said Bosa looking good.
And better, and let's ask Trent Williams, better than he did before he got hurt.
Yeah, that's Trent Williams, right?
I told you.
Trent Williams.
I told you about the Bosas. They don't heal up like everybody else. They're mutants. They're not like humans.
But they say green is out the doghouse.
Oh, yeah. Raheem loves him. Loves him. He talked about him like he was the best player that ever played. Jair Brown, too. We're not losing him. In fact, Jair might start.
I don't think nobody want him.
I know.
I mean, that's just my opinion. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, you shared by many.
Yeah. They said Black doing good. I don't know about James, but they said Black doing good.
Yeah, nothing's been said about James. Ever since the draft, very little has been said about Jordan James.
Dribbling doing good.
Oh, standout.
So I can't wait. I mean, I ain't gonna listen. I'm glad this man did not get hurt, but they were like, what if he lost his eye? He got 2. That's a lot of people with 1 eye.
Well, the thing is, it'd be traumatic. I don't know how he would handle that mentally. Because the team really
Everybody
needs
handles things differently. I can't see that.
Yeah. Because it goes beyond the injury. He should be thinking things like, I could have been more careful. This wouldn't happen. This is going to affect me for the rest of my life. You know, you start to get within yourself. You ever been alone with your thoughts at times when you shouldn't be?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's right.
And it gets really crazy.
Yes.
So, he's gonna be fine. He's got to have some surgery, I imagine. His face has just got brutalized. 40 stitches in the face.
The airbag hits hard. I don't know if the glass, but I still don't understand how did he do a head-on collision.
And it was 2-lane highway, which should be banned.
Don't make a difference. You got to cross lanes.
That's what happened.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I understand you got a phone, but you got a Tesla. A lot of them Teslas got you just do the thing. You you don't ain't got to pick up your phone. Everything's on a computer.
You know,
Like
you
that's the only
mentioned
thing I'm saying.
something.
Like I'm not saying anything wrong or right, but I'm just saying like that's hard to do.
Yeah, you know what? You mentioned something. There are cars now. Maybe we couldn't react quick enough. There are cars with sensitivity that will break if you're about to hit something. But in this case, you don't want the car to break.
That telephone supposed to stop or something.
That technology is coming. I think they're a little off from that because
I think
the car should be able to save your life. Yeah, or the car should just. But you know what? It can't do that because if something's to the right, that's going to be a tech that's going to take a while. Like Chat GPT is getting sued. Can you imagine? Look out for AI.
Wow.
We got to go. I don't want to get into that now, but I'll see you Friday, fam.
Ronbo Sports. Love, like, subscribe. Let's make it happen, man. Niner. Gang, Niner.
Gang. All day.
All day, every day. Sucker free, like So Smooth said. Let's go.
Exactly. Night, fam.
Good night. All.
And here he is. It's Short All time. Short All.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo? I'm a big fan of your YouTube channel. You make some great content videos on the platform, man. I really appreciate everything you do on the network, bro. Like, you really do a phenomenal job, man. Like, hope you keep on doing a great job, bro.
I'll do the best I can, but thanks, Short All. All right.
Hey, I'm a diehard Niner fan, just like you are, man. I'm really excited for the start of 49ers football. We play the Rams in Melbourne to open up the season, man. I mean, this Niners team is gonna be deadly, bro. Like, we're gonna be unstoppable, bro. Like, there's no team that will find a way to tear us down. I mean, we're gonna go out there and put everything we got. We're gonna put 100% of all our effort, bro. That's what our team does, man. That's why our team is one of the greatest teams in the league right now.
Agreed. Great offense. Legendary guys on offense. And that defense just playing all crazy, man. I mean, I got Fred Warner and Drake Greenlaw out there at the same time, playing together again. I mean, I got kids on the front line. And what if we get Vita Vea? Although I don't see that. I can't see the 49ers. They trust their youngers too much.
I mean, the 49ers can manage to get whoever they can get, but if we get Vita Vea, to add to our defensive tackle for the team, I think that would be really, really cool because the 49ers want anybody they can get. Like, if we could get anybody to stack this roster up, I'll take anybody, like, hands down. I'll take Vita Vea. I'll take another guy. Improve our team.
Well,
I'm like, if this Niners team can get stacked and we can get a lot of good players, I mean, like, we'll be even more unstoppable.
True. We just don't want to get ahead of ourselves as far as the payroll. Because, you remember the Rams, how they bought that championship in 2021? Remember what happened next year? Every last one of those mercenaries left. It's all right to buy a Super Bowl, but if you fail, like the Shams are liable to do this year, but they didn't stack the team with everybody that was open. But I look for the Rams to go for Vita Vea too. I don't know what they're going to trade, but the Rams, it's hilarious. If they would have failed in 2021, that would have been funny.
In week 1 of the 2026 NFL season, when we play the Rams in Melbourne, Australia,
yes,
we gotta lay a belt to ass on them Rams fans.
Would that be nice?
Rudy is gonna shut his mouth up.
Take him all the way, go all the way to Melbourne to do that to him.
I cannot stand them Rams fans, man. Like, you know how much I can't stand the Rams, bro.
Oh, you can't not stand them worse than I do.
But I can't stand their fan base, bro. Like, dude, that's why when I go on Rudy's YouTube channel,
you're still doing that,
dude. I don't want I'm thinking that I shouldn't go on this channel now. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
no,
like this is a
not
bad
to talk
decision to go
bad
on
to
this
you.
channel because I don't want
Yeah, nah, that's
but
disrespectful.
I just don't want but I don't want to I don't want to go on this channel and then disrespect Rudy and then Rudy comes after me, starts attacking me for because he's a diehard Rams fan. He loves his team. He loves his team a lot, bro. So I don't want to disrespect his team, but but when we don't like the Rams, like we gotta disrespect this team, bro. Like that's what we do. We gotta stand up.
Oh yeah.
We gotta
Well, the Rams
stand
are
up and fight.
they're there for us to disrespect. Shut up. We own real estate in both Santa Clara and Inglewood. That's why they're both called Levi's North and South.
But whenever I go on Rudy's channel and I ask him about Levi's, he says that even you guys can't fill up your own stadium. I'm like, what kind of comment are you? What are you saying right now, Rudy? Like,
that's a damn lie. You should just tell him. Just call him on it. That's a lie.
You
We fill up our stadium
you
and yours
filter
too.
out what you're saying, bro. I tell Rudy, do you have a mental filter of what you're saying? Like, dude, you gotta have a filter, bro. Like, you gotta filter all these all this negativity, bro.
Don't let him get to you. Don't take it seriously.
No, but he does get to me. No, but he gets to me. Like, what am I gonna do? I gotta stand up for my team, bro. But what am I gonna do when he comes at me and starts saying things to me and getting under my skin?
Do you have an X account?
I do, but
Well, you would have plenty of backup. You'd have plenty of backup on X if you get into debates with them.
We gotta beat the Rams by 50.
That would be fun. That's not going to happen. But I'll take a 32-17 win. I'm happy with that.
I can't wait. I can't wait for this. I can't wait for this NFL season, bro. Like, we playing the Rams in Melbourne, then we're playing the Miami Dolphins to open up the season, bro. In Santa Clara, man. I looked at the schedule, bro, and like we got a lot of teams. We got a lot of good teams that we're playing, man. I trying to buy tickets to go to a Niner game at Levi's, but dude, I don't know which game to go to, man, because there's so many great teams that we're playing this year that it's kind of hard to buy tickets to a team that I like because
one team you can like is your team. Shut up. We do have to go. I'll see you Friday, and we'll continue. And you can just let me know if you're on X. Tell me where you are. And if Rudy's giving you a hard time, you know how quickly I will be there for that.
Hey, Ronbo, I'll try my best to come on Friday
meat
and talk a little more football with you. But if I can't come on, I can get your email, bro, and I could send you an email if I'm not able to come on to the show, man. I could hit you up on your email, bro. I don't know if I might be working that day or something like that. Can I get your email, bro? I'll send you an email.
Rather that, just look at as I say on X, Instagram, all my social media accounts. You can see my email right there.
Hey, Ronbo, man, I really love everything you do, man. Keep the content rolling. I think you're a legend in the Niner community. Everybody loves you, bro. Like everybody, like they love you so much, man.
Well,
like you're a celebrity.
Thanks, Joel. That's just awfully flattering. I love you too. Sean, we do have to go though. I'll see you Friday, okay?
I love supporting you every single day. I'll see you on Friday.
Okay.
We'll keep the conversation going, man. Let's continue this wonderful conversation.
All right.
See you later.
Night,
See you later.
All right.
Good night.
Jalen, get in here, man. Haven't talked to Jay in a long time. Hope he's got his good connection today. And Jalen, you got that good connection today, Jalen. Can hear you clean and crisp and clear. Jalen.
You got a joke.
Listen, Jalen.
Got joke. How's it going, brother?
It's going great, man, because Jalen, you know how there are times when, you and I talk, and I listen to you when you're talking about things that are real and true, because sometimes I don't want to admit to the fact that you're right about doom and gloom in some cases.
Okay,
Remember we talked
Ronbo,
about.
it's not. No. Don't. It ain't doom and gloom. It's reality.
Well, maybe I
Don't
exaggerate a little
do it.
bit, but I look at
Don't
it as a
do
doom and
that.
gloom. If we're doing anything but winning, if you
What?
line up, and sometimes you put it in perfect perspective as to why we need to be concerned, those are the things that bother me too. And I sit
Ronbo,
back and think, well, he's right.
Ronbo. My
Yeah.
only concerns is the head coach, and can he get it? No, ain't no can he. He cannot get the job done when we need him to. That's my only concern, Ronbo. It ain't got nothing to do with
You
to
listen.
win
He's
games or
he's
not.
he's rehabbing now. Flag on Jalen like conduct. Here's the thing. Kyle Shanahan is one of the reasons why we've done as well as we have. You do know that, right?
Okay, Roma. So we're not gonna give D'Amico Ryan or Robert Salah or Chris Couture any type of praise for
I
those
love
defenses
me.
that we had.
No, they did. But Kyle hired him in the first place.
Okay, Rombo. You know, and
Hey,
Rombo,
no,
this
wait a minute.
makes
I
me
just want
go
to say,
back.
I know what you're thinking, but listen, Raheem Morris was his buddy from way back when. Now, if that defense looks better than it ever has looked, again, you got to give Kyle at least a percentage of the praise.
Rombo. Okay, so we giving Cal a percentage for hiring him.
Well, yeah, for having he hired a couple of guys he shouldn't have hired. He lost points for that, though.
So anytime I bring up Nick Sirianni and the Eagles, you tell me all he's doing is just running those
Oh,
guys. He not
Jalen, that's
hiring
not
those
fair.
guys.
No, Nick Sirianni doesn't do jack. Nick runs around there.
Rombo,
He designates. There's a difference between designating and
Rombo,
knowing what to do with X's and O's. Nick is not that guy, but he's a good leader.
Rombo. That's what I'm saying, Rombo. He puts the guys out there. Like, you think he has no say in who's out there?
Nick's not calling plays.
Romo, he doesn't have to call plays. Romo, that's not the type of coach he is. That's not the type of he's a play calling coach. He's a leader type of coach.
Jalen, I would put you on a team like the
Romo,
Eagles, Jalen, I believe you would do just as well as Nick.
Romo, some guys are better leaders than they are play callers. Romo. Some guys are better play callers than they are leaders. Like this is like, come on now.
Nick Sirianni should have been fired 3. You know what? Okay, last year wasn't Nick's fault. I mean, I got a wide receiver that will not behave. Hey, you got to give Kyle credit for one thing. We don't have a lot of guys running out there with their lips all stuck out and angry all the time. BA is the first guy that went to the point that he went with his anyway. BA is the first player to go to the extremes that he did for whatever reason it was, because nobody told him he was fired. Nobody said we were trading him. Nobody did. It was unprovoked, and he went off on that tangent. And he the other day after Kyle gets hurt, today he threw a dig at Kyle. I said, oh God, that's
I can't think of anybody else besides AJ Brown that was really giving Sirianni problems. Who else was it?
Well, no, okay, but that was a chain of events. I mean, he's given AJ's given also Sirianni. He's given Jalen, his quarterback, a problem.
Like,
he's
it wasn't
pretty
like
much
the whole team was out of control. It was just one player.
no, but it reflects when you have a guy that's had problem in the locker room. The Eagles didn't look like the Eagles last year.
They won a ring the year before though. So I mean,
Yeah, but they didn't look. I understand that, but they really looked bad last year. I mean, really bad.
You can afford to have an off year when you just won a Super Bowl, Ronbo. I'm just
No, I agree.
I'm just gonna be honest with you.
No,
Like,
it's true, and it usually happens.
Like, what are we talking about?
Right,
They just won the Super Bowl. They can't have an off year after winning the Super Bowl against the Chiefs.
If it happened organically, I'm talking about. My wide receiver, my top wide receiver, sitting on the sidelines because he's so disgruntled. He's reading a book. See,
I guarantee you, once they get rid of AJ Brown, the Eagles will be perfectly fine again. Literally, they had an off year, Ronbo, but the Eagles literally just was in the Super Bowl like 2 years ago.
That's why I said last year was strange. I can see where they're going down.
Like, he was let's be real. Sirianni is a questionable holding call away from possibly being 2-time Super Bowl champion. So hey,
Oh,
just hey.
oh. Okay, but
He
I don't
did
want him in
something to
Santa
me and
Clara.
Rita.
He could stay. He can stay in Philly, any place he wanted to.
He
I don't
can.
want him in
No,
Santa
no,
Clara.
no. I'm not saying I want the guy. I just want him to give him his props. I mean, he's a good coach.
But he's a good shop foreman.
Wow. Okay, Rumble.
But
Whatever he is, this man got a Super Bowl
I'm
ring.
not giving him
Whatever
coach.
he is, he has a ring.
Sirianni's.
I mean,
And he's got that big thug to protect him because how many Philly fans want to hit him in the face?
talking about Big Dom. What's his name? Big Dom.
Big Dom.
Yeah, ain't nobody messing with Big Dom. Even
Except for,
Greenlaw. Yeah.
except for Dre. Dre Greenlaw jump in his face.
I think he got ties to the mafia, Ronbo.
With a name like Big Dom, and in Philadelphia.
Yes, you didn't see that Italian flag he had on his shirt, Ronbo.
There's no question in my mind. Sirianni too.
Yeah, hey,
Listen,
he might mess with Big Dom.
Jay, we got to go, fam. Good to hear from you. And now the season started, we can hear from you more often.
Yeah, Ronbo.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Brandon Ayuk. I pray for that brother.
No, we all do.
Gets better.
I don't wish anything bad on him because the dude is.
This is too sudden, Ronbo. But that's a suddenly has something going on with him, Ronbo. Besides just football, that's too random for him to suddenly just snap like that.
I mean, I agree. So, all right, fam. Let me give you that holler.
All right, Ronbo.
A
We get Debo back, Ronbo. We get Debo back. Hey.
No. Jalen's back. You know the season is on. Night, fam. Okay. Sneaker. That's what that's that spelling. Sneaker, come on in, man.
Well, we already know that if it's Tanisha, it's got to be Donut too, man. So we just want to start off by saying,
you know what? I'm spelling it's Shanika. I'm reading it wrong. Look at this. I went to community schools. Donut T.
Oh yeah.
I love the way she
ready?
spells it though.
Here we go. Here we go, baby. Coming to you on YouTube feed. Not the faithful each and every day. So the camp started and going. Don't worry. Shanahan, we coming. We are the Niner fans. Are the Niner fans. We are the Niner fans. Hey, we are the Niner fans. Verse 2 coming. Hey, Shanahan, please get well. The team got you. We gonna do it. First game coming in Australia. We gonna take over with Rand go home. We are the Niner fans. We are the Niner fans. We are the Niner fans. Hey, we are the Niner fans. What's up, Ronbo?
Hey, Ronbo. Hey, people.
Hey, oh, we've changed that jingle. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's season is definitely on now. Jalen shows up, Donut Tanisha back, and with a jingle. My God, a whole tune. Good hearing from you.
Yes.
And I'm glad you came up with that because the fact of the matter is there's going to be plenty to sing about this year because it's getting ready to get crazy. 49ers ain't nobody to play with. And you know what they did? They went and did the wrong thing. Said 49ers to be fighting for them breadcrumbs behind the Rams and the Seahawks. I mean, there are squirrels out there trying to get a nut. I said, you know what? You guys go too goddamn far. Why do you think? They just underestimated the 49ers just terrible. Oh, our guys love flying under the radar. You can tell. So you know what? Any place you want to go, you want to say good grace for Kyle Shanahan. We still got him because we came close to losing him. How do you feel about Vita Vea possibly joining this team? The secondary, Renardo Green has gotten himself out of the doghouse, but Jair Brown has too, and that's concerning. you know, our wide receiver that everybody said, oh, you guys are reaching, are now saying they may have got the best wide receiver in the lot. So, you know, everything is turning up roses, red and gold roses.
You know what? You said a mouthful, Ronbo, and you couldn't say it any better, my man. And to cover all bases, you know, prayers up, start off. Prayers goes up to Mr. Shanahan, you know what I'm saying? And it takes a man, a real man, to hold himself accountable no matter how it went down. You understand me?
Yes.
Hey, handle the business, which leads to less, and I do mean less, if none more drama coming through in that direction. Way to go, Shanahan.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, brother.
Way to go.
Okay, now as far as everybody say that we was reaching, they about to see how far we was reaching with Mr. Deion Strip.
Like that.
Is he gonna reach up and snatch that ball down just like Mike Evans, just like Pearsall, just like Christian Kirk, and oh Lord, just like, you know what I'm saying, hey, Mr. Watkins, if he could get out there, and don't forget, it's just gonna be beautiful.
Hey, watch out.
Yes. Now, as far as other safety is concerned, Jair Brown, hey, we gonna see what we gonna see playing during preseason. Hey, preseason, that's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
You doing all that talking, you're gonna be. I was all right, but man, hey, somebody gonna take your spot.
I know.
And you better be grown and ready, player. You better be grown and ready. Now, as far as Rudy, you know we can't forget about you. Marketing Pro, what's going on, player out there? You understand me? Hey, that day is coming to where we're going to go to the great down under to the place. Hey, I need to be eating me some Outback Steakhouse or something because it's going to be going down in Australia. And me and Tanisha we're not going to share a pint. We're going to buy a pint a piece. We're going to chug it, and then we're going to make our way back home, you know, through the streets of Northern California, and we just going to win this game so I can put the boxers on and run around the parking lot, you know, with just a boxers flying like Superman. Hopefully I'll find a cake. And finally, and last but not least, this training camp, my heart goes out to the one player, the young buck that went out kind of early. But to the other people that's cramping, go ahead and get your hydration on, and let's get this thing going because everything is looking beautiful, baby.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bang, bang, not a game.
Yeah. Hey, the trainer's got to stay on top of that. If it's your job to make sure those guys stay hydrated because they're busy, they're focused, they got all their adrenaline rushing, you got to say, hey, player. Hey, hold up. Get over here. Take a swallow of this. You got to do it. You're not harassing him. You're keeping him watered.
Yes. Exactly.
That right there.
Oh, yeah. And harass him if you got to. Shit. Hey, Ronbo, harass him if you got to. Hey, take this.
That's what it takes.
Take this. Hey, open your mouth. Open your damn mouth and take this. Okay, now get back out there, please.
Hurry up.
And you know I really like, you ever watch, because they got a bunch of girls usually doing that. The girls seem sort of timid and shy. They probably do need a couple of dudes in there to be rude. You know, don't let him go back on the field and step in his way or something, you know, because the girl's going to be polite. But dudes, hey, come here, man. It's my job, man.
Yeah, shout out to the females that's out there doing the training thing. But if y'all going to be out there, ladies, be like the one, hey, do a good job and be like that one old school linebacker coach that we had back in the days when Warner was first starting, you understand me, and took us to the Super Bowl. As if, hey, be as hard as her on these guys, you understand me? Hydrate these fellas. Make sure they get their nutrition so they can last, man. And these guys that's crapping up right now, they cramping up, let them go full speed because they understand the heat is coming at the beginning of the season, which works their way in balance of when it gets cold. So they got to go high speed, which is game speed, which is good, but get cramps, hydrate, get well, but don't get nothing pulled. God, Lord, please don't do that.
Because a pull takes 4, 5, 6 weeks to heal. Good gracious.
Yes. Yes. Yes, right. But I like where we at right now, Ronbo. I love where we at. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mr. Chardon, you understand me? Hey, we have to. Hey, we almost missed tonight. You understand? We called right when the number went down for us to get the pin, but we had to reach back and we had to get on here to let you know, Mr. Hey, the Niner faithful.
got your back. No matter if it's Rudy, Market or Slow, or any other fan in the NFL player, we got your back like a real pimp in the Cadillac. To the wheels fall off and Pat Albert was in there. And if the wheels fall off, we gonna roll around on the rims and on the frame. We'll pick the frame up and roll around like Fred Flintstone, riding around, seeing where the haters was at. We got your back, baby.
Yes,
we got your back. Let's just continue to stand, brother. We got your back. Now the fact, what's up, Tejon? What's going on to the Dragon family? What's going on, Smooth? What's going on to everybody out there? Much love to y'all. You understand me? Hey, we're gonna be looking out for him too. Your son, brother. You understand me?
I'll
Good
tell you
luck
what,
to him.
the season's really started
You have
now.
the number one.
Everybody's showing up.
Ronbo, you have the number one platform. You have the number one platform. We love you, bro. We had to call you tonight. We almost missed you, Faithful, but we had to call tonight, man.
And I'm delighted you
training
did,
camp
because
here,
you know it makes
and
everybody's
it's on
day.
the tractor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Woo! Yes,
Hey,
indeed.
and I'm gonna tell you right now, Friday night we'll do it again because I'll be looking for you.
Hey, it's gonna be like that 70s song. It's on the way live. Hey, it's on the way live. Beauty. One more time, baby. It's on the way live.
It's like a Super Bowl celebration.
It's on the way live. See you Friday, folks.
Looking forward to it. Good night, donut and tea.
Yes. Good night.
Oh, man, that's hilarious. They just bring such a good time. And you know what? Hold on just 1 second. Ian Sharp, thanks, Ian. Ian says, need a Ronbo Kruger shirt on live stream. That would be cool. Because I couldn't wait for Krug to go, it's pig in a pistol. What is it? I say, pig in a, I can't do it like he does it. He drops his voice, that pig in a pistol. Hey, Tony, ATL. I heard a sound. Tony. He's Mr. Tony. This is no, I didn't. I had to go do, a couple of push-ups or something. Tony. Uh-oh. See, remember last time we had this conversation with Tony, and he says he does his domestics usually. Oh no. I thought those were usually on a Friday night. Not in the middle of the week. So I have to suspect Tony's doing his ironing now. Can you imagine how many guys are good enough and so wholesome as they do domestics and things around the house? Cleaning the bathroom. Well, that takes a real man. That is painful. I say that because I clean the bathroom on occasion. And then I usually have to check into a hospital. I can't, oh. Krug built like a master universe character. We gotta give him another name then. Pig in a pickle. That's it. Pig in a pickle. Hey, Tony.
Ronbo.
There you are. Tony! We're waiting
How
for
you doing, sir?
Oh, man, we're sitting there making jokes.
Oh, sorry about that. I had to run to the kitchen real quick. Get some water.
To get a pig in a pickle? Tony, you know about Larry Krueger?
No. What's going on?
Larry Krueger also does a 49er show, and he does it from an establishment. Yeah, he does it from an establishment called Pig and a Pickle. And he's always, he never just says, so come to Pig and a Pickle. They come to Pig and a Pickle. He's got that down to the point, which is good promotion because you always think of that. And of course, you got to go see if Kruger's down there. Tony, listen, run it down. There's so many things going on in the NFL right now. And by the way, did we talk since Cal Shanahan had that incident?
No, I heard about it, but wasn't clear on what happened, and I didn't realize it was as serious as it was. He almost lost it.
I didn't either when I first heard about it because they didn't say anybody died. So I just assumed, okay, well, maybe some injuries, nothing serious, I guess. It's real serious. Kyle it was a head-on collision. Whew.
Well, hopefully, I put him in my prayers. I hope he's going to get better. He's going to be all right.
Yeah, he's going to have to recover. He almost lost an eye.
I heard you guys talking about that. That's some serious stuff.
Stitches.
Was he reaching for a cell phone while driving?
I really can't even fathom that. On a 2-lane highway, I'm reaching for my phone? Do I have to? Maybe it was ringing and he wanted to answer it?
Man, that phone could wait. Pull over to the side of the road, grab the phone, and then drive.
Just let it ring. And then later on, I'll call back and say I was in the middle of a 2-lane highway. I didn't want to reach over. What is it? And Tony, remember you told me about Vita Vea the other day?
Yeah.
I thought you were kidding.
I
thought it was one of those rumors that was floating around.
Talk to you about an ex, because Baker Mayfield they trying to sign him too, but Baker Mayfield said, "I'm going to training camp. I'm not going to let this be a distraction." I'm sure his agents told him different, but they're trying to sign both of them. And Tampa's, I'm not going to call it, like I said, an ex a rebuild, but I'm not going to call what they're doing a rebuild either.
To having two people out, do you guys have problems signing people last? I'm always concerned how teams arrive. We've had it happen a couple times. Actually, every year we'd had at least one player that was crying about wanting to get paid. Actually got out of control year before last. Yeah, I guess.
We usually sign our players, but I didn't like the 1 year with the year we went to the Super Bowl. In the week of the Super Bowl, Devontae Freeman's agent saying, well, we're going to hold out next year if we don't get paid. And the Falcons folded and paid him. And it wasn't good after that. He went downhill after that.
Yeah, Devontae had that one good year. He led the league that year in rushing, right?
No, he was third in the league in rushing that year.
Let's see. Who was for 1 and 2? Was Adrian still playing?
The league that year. I just know that was a magical year. We should have just finished the damn game and we'd have had our ring.
Oh, God, I was pulling for you guys in that game. Because first of all, I already heard that Shanahan was coming to be the 49ers coach. And also, I don't need Brady putting on any more rings. Brady needs 2 hands to wear all his rings now, or put 2 on one finger. The man has 6 rings.
Ronbo, he should only have 4 rings. And Stevie Wonder would have called 2 running plays on 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line, with New England coming back from 28-3 to 28-20. And the Falcons, after Julio's great catch, we got the ball at their 22. We ran Freeman to the left. We lost the yard. Stevie Wonder would have called 2 more running plays and kicked the field goal.
Yeah. Man.
I done got over it. I'm over it now. I'm over it.
Oh yeah, because it's painful to keep thinking about those. When I think about what happened to Kansas City versus 49ers the first time and a second time.
Raheem Mostert, I could have kept running them, and that would have limited their possessions and would have shortened the game.
Raheem actually called Shannon about that about a year or two later. I remember because he went on social media and said, "Yeah, I called him, asking about that." We haven't talked much since then. So Raheem and Kyle are still at odds.
Y'all had the game. It was more time, but y'all was in control. Y'all didn't have to throw that bomb down the middle. Run Raheem. Throw a shorter pass. Get the first down. Now the clock is moving. The chains is moving.
What's the Honey Badger's name? He even said he was so glad when we stopped running the ball.
Yep. Tyrone Matthew.
Yeah. Yeah. He was so delighted. 49ers stopped running the ball. That was all we needed. Okay.
Well, Ronbo, according to the Sporting News, y'all 6 receivers are going to be Evans, Stribling, Watkins.
Oh.
Your second-round pick, Stribling. And who did I leave out? Christian. What's his name?
Wait a minute. Christian.
The receiver y'all got in free agency.
Oh, there's some kid named McGee. Is his last name McGee? Grimes? Wait, is it Grimes? There's somebody.
No. You know who? I can't think of his name. Y'all were talking about him earlier tonight. He was limited in practice today. Free agent that used to be with Arizona, played with Jacksonville and Houston.
Kirk. You're right. Slick. Thank you. Kristen Kirk.
Yes.
Every time we start talking receivers, I forget about Kristen Kirk's name. We got so many. So many.
Y'all got those are gonna be y'all's top 6 according to I don't know how many y'all carry, but those are gonna be the 6.
The 49ers, one thing they do not do is if you earn the spot, you'll get it. You don't get the spot just because your name. I don't know what they're going to do. They got way too many receivers that are talented. We're going to have to let some good talent go.
That's a good problem to have, which y'all have that problem.
Yeah, because we've had it the other way too. Oh, man. Clock ran out already. Tony, we got to go. I'll see you Friday.
Oh, you're back Friday this week?
Yeah. I got freedom this week. Yeah.
Sounds like a plan, Ronbo. And did I hear you? I could sworn I heard you say that you don't think Aaron Donald's coming back. Well, was one of your callers that said
because Aaron Donald's not going to come back and embarrass himself. I already know it. And if he's not going to, and if he's not going to be able to play up to standard, his own standard, he ain't coming back. Just everybody say, lucky we got Myles Garrett. Aaron ain't Aaron Donald. He's 35. He's been gone for 2 years. What do you guys expect? Hey, we get Aaron Donald. Everybody's dead meat. No, they're not. And you guys, thank you for pumping up
don't get hurt because if Stafford gets hurt, they got that rookie Simpson and they got Stetson Bennett. That's the choices.
Ty Simpson and Stetson Bennett, those are the future.
Oh, that's right, Ronbo. We're about to. Doesn't Stetson Bennett? He leads the league in interceptions since he came into the league 3 years ago. He's about to add to that total in preseason again.
Tony, we're laughing now, but I can see the Rams making a deal for Joe Burrow. I don't want that though. See, because that's
forget that. That ain't happening.
No, and they're not. And hey, by the way, Shams, you're not getting my boy Mac Jones either. Tony, we got to go. I'll see you Friday. Guess
I will see you on Friday then, Ronbo. Y'all keeping Mac Jones for another year.
Yeah,
he's not going nowhere.
Yeah, I like that. 2 years. Night, Tony.
Talk to you soon, sir. Good night, Niner Empire.
Yes, thank you. As cool as can be, Tony. See, because we, as 49er fans, we're not a bunch of haters. If you come at us straight and not sideways like that team from Southern Cal does, we're not going to be automatically nasty. Now, if you run into Lorenzo and you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, that could be a little sticky. But everybody else, man, if you come in, I said I couldn't stand the Seahawks. Then I met Eric. I'm not mad at the Hawks anymore. You know, Tony, I've never had a problem with the Falcons. Tony was cool right from the start, right? The kid, he comes from Houston all the time calling in. I mean, I'm from Texas. It's hard to be hating a team when you like a person representing them, right? So Shams, learn some damn manners and you might not get so brutalizing it. And Raven, shut up. See, that's fam. I'll see you Friday. And let's talk some more 49er football. All right. Have a great time between now and then. And think nothing but red and gold. It's going to be a good season, fam. 2026 is going to be fun. Fun, fun. Thanks for the contribution tonight, fam. And hit that subscribe before you leave. We want to keep you forever. A Niner! Night, William.